All right. Audio should be on. See when this chat comes up. Good evening, guys. All right, we got live chat is up and running on the screen. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Starting to fill up. Here we go. All right, let's see who's we got tonight. Good evening, guys. I know it's a little late. Apologies. But I figured late is better than never. How's everybody doing tonight? SoCal Ape, Opinionated Assholes, Raphael, Novocaine, WTF 198, Cape Cod Mama Carol Ann. Hi, Mass. Brian C., good evening, my friend. Myself, how you doing tonight? Yuka Frida, how you doing, brother? How are you? Jamie, good evening. Mari, Dartek, Old Doge. We should meet in person sometime. Wife. Real Prince Doll, Brooklyn Knight, good evening, guys. Demainer, WTF 198. Natsuka, how you doing tonight? Six Sun, Sea Hill, Walt, Peter, Hut Dude, David, Bucks Fan, BC. How's everybody doing tonight? Chris Callis, how you doing? Chip McAllister. Could this be Christmas Eve? I sure as hell hope so. Sure as hell hope so. Chris, I need it. I need Christmas right now. Justin Rape, good evening. Ryan, GYFM, GFYM, Mitch, good evening. Freddie, CJ, Charismo, Blaker family, David. You're a masshole too, David? Congrats. It's all good, man. It's all good. Aaron, good evening. The Grizz. Liz Cayman's Whistle, how you doing tonight, sweetheart? Myself. Veronica, Virginia. Good evening, Virginia. The Vineyards. Jason Thomas. Walt. All right, we got 200 people in the chat right now. Hammer, how you doing tonight? The Ape 21, hola. Billy 87. Dino Mike. All right, all my OGs are here. Stuart, good evening from Australia. How you doing today? What time is it right now, Stuart, in Australia? You guys, what, in the morning right now, right? Mark, good evening. Rands, Joe, how you doing tonight? Hey, yo. Saeed B, I saw Fahad was in here. Birdman, David. I'll make sure I try to get everybody at least one shout out. And then we'll get going. 24 the money, how you doing tonight? Natsuka, no, so Tony's internet is still on the fritz. It's not one, it's the other, right? Sucks. Adrian, how you doing tonight, my friend? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm waiting for this pounce for a year and a half now. I'm ready, man. I've been ready. I've been ready. Ben says, one speed goes, go mass. Ben says, as the kids for cash scandal. Okay. I don't know where. Ben, where'd that come from? Smith, how you doing tonight? Chris, good evening. Overboard Entertainment, PBV, for the YouTube. Tofa. Michael Greca. There's some new names here. I don't know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by the live stream tonight. Thomas. Yeah, I'm ready for 8432, bro. All day. All day. Leave no one behind. Savvy. Hope it's fixed for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Tomorrow's going to be my first day really focusing on the market and not having to work in the morning. I'm going to put off any physical labor working here until at least noontime, see what happens. So hopefully T will be able to get on though. And hopefully KC will be back too. I don't know. Has anyone heard anything about KC? Let's see. Up, up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Is that a Contra reference? Shadow Girl, how you doing tonight? Walt, welcome. You're new? Welcome, welcome. Taking off 91 says, how well will next week be? JP Morgan delivered my shares, waiting on Fidelity in the morning. So you got your shares from JP Morgan? Okay, I haven't got any of my shares yet. As of, I don't know, about 30 minutes before we came on. I went to go check one more time. Yeah, Ben, I brought that story. It was in Pennsylvania, the one I read. It was a long time ago. Years ago. Wasted in America, Sandy. Good evening. J Stars. Jim Bax, how you doing tonight? David Walsh. Big Kev, ready to retire. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get to work. David says, Demainer says, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. I'm going to start singing. I hope you guys get time to discuss, sell their AMC shares. I don't know, David. I've had my questions about him for a long time. You guys know, have been subscribed to me for a while. King of the North, how you doing tonight, man? I'm focused. Focused. Contra, yes, sir. All right. Newbie here. Newbie. All right. We got newbies. Billy, congratulations. Welcome. And let me just say, Novocaine, thank you very much for keeping the lights on, my friend. And yeah, really just keeping the lights on. You got, I gotta tell you guys at some point. I'm gonna wait for the next couple of days to go by, but I gotta tell you guys about the week that I had last week. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. J-Star says Fidelity probably has the most shares. Yeah, and there's nothing in my Fidelity account as of right now. Miss Gloria, how you doing tonight? Shannon, good evening. Yeah. And I've heard some people having some issues. We can talk about that tonight a little bit. MC, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Always. Thank you very much. Christian Princess, how you doing tonight? Mike, yes, he is. He's still, his internet's on the fritz right now, unfortunately. Hopefully, to God, it'll be up by tomorrow morning. Hopefully, KC will be up too. I mean, the more the merrier, right? DGS Dufresne says, still no shares in Fidelity as of now. Yeah, me too, GGS. No shares yet. Kim says, good evening. I'm new to this channel. Hang on, Kim. My internet sucks too. Good evening. I'm new to this channel, but I follow Tony, Casey, Pantheon Boss, except familiar faces. Welcome, Kim. Welcome. I'm not as smart as those guys. Not nearly as good looking, but I do have a platform. We talk about some different things here from time to time. Taking Off 91 says, yes, sir. Got all my ape on Saturday on my account. I did buy AMC on Friday, and I received every last one. JP Morgan. Nice. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. Thomas says, no shares on WEBULL yet. So the shares I do have, Thomas, still over on WEBULL? Yeah, nothing. Nothing yet. Brandon says, ETRADE's got his apes. Good. Christian Princess? Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Good. WEBULL welching. We'll see. I would say give it some time, right? We got to see how this thing, at least we got to give it 72 hours. I'd say till Wednesday. But what's going to happen in between then? I didn't like the price action this week. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't like the way we saw that play out. Lisa says, I'm not expecting my Fidelity until, yeah, me neither. I'm sure I'm confident that they will be there tomorrow on Fidelity. No shares on TD, says Michael. I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Yeah, put some hearts for KC. And I believe it's his wife. If anyone knows, you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure. Tenny Time, how you doing tonight, my friend? MC says none in my TD Ameritrade. Nothing yet, MC, huh? Okay. I'm not shocked. Tenny, how you doing, man? I commented on your video earlier, telling everybody to relax. That's good advice. No shares yet on Moo, says David. MoAS Ape's not leaving. How do I turn off share lending on Fidelity? So you have to go into your settings, MoAS Ape not leaving. And are you using Active Trader Pro on Fidelity? Because it's a specific way to route your orders. But in your settings, you should be able to turn it off. The same place where you would go, I believe, to direct your trades. Nice to meet you as well, Kim. Jim says, what's going on, Mass Jim? How you doing tonight? Gibbletronic, your closes are improving. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Gibbletronic. I'm working on them. Ryan GYFM says, I hate when I kick the fan. JH says Publix are showing his shares. Okay, SoFi, Brian says it's delivered. All right, so let's get a list here. And of course, guys, remember, this is just individual accounts, right? This isn't across the brokerage itself. All right, so Publix is in. WEBULL, no. I'm just going to put no and yes. Who's gotten them yet? So no Fidelity, no WEBULL. If you got Robinhood, get off. Get off the live stream. I'm just kidding. G Harris. Hey, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. G Harris says, can you talk about AMC1 options contracts? So here's the thing about what's going to happen with these options. And I don't want to get too much into conspiracy theories here. I'm trying to stay away from any of that. And a lot of my people who know on this channel know that I haven't played options on AMC or anything really on this channel, just because of the way they've been taking advantage of retail. I want to say in like September or August of last year was when I stopped. So I haven't been playing any options really. I haven't been looking too deep into them. I only own shares right now. And I hate that I can't help answer your question, but I am going to write it down. 100 contracts, $35 strike on an 8/26 expiration. Okay. G Harris. I'm making a note here. We'll look over it when we get off this live stream. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, send a DM with that exact same information. I mean, I wrote it down, but just as a reminder. Farstashulus, how you doing tonight? No share landing on Fidelity. Oh, that's right. Unless you have a margin account. That's right. There is no share landing on Fidelity unless you have the margin account. Thanks, BC. For those other questions about the AMC dividend, if you own shares, Mike Millspa, how you doing tonight? If you own shares at the close of business 8/19, which was Friday, right? We should have ours. And when I say we, I mean Fidelity shareholder, Fidelity people who are on Fidelity's brokerage app and are using Fidelity. We should have ours tomorrow morning. I think they said between 9:30 and 12 or something like that. But they should be in, maybe not pre-market, but they should be in by the time trading starts. And if not, then we need to start talking. But I would give it a little time. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit of time for this thing to come into play. SoCal Ape says not everyone is going to receive Ape. You don't think so, SoCal Ape? Christian Princess says nothing showed up in Fidelity. So I think I think we're gonna hope on seeing those tomorrow by the time the bell rings. I hope. Eric, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Miss Gloria saying hey to Liz. Demainer says, why more buy volume and sell? Still went down sus. Demainer, did you see the end of my video from yesterday? The numbers? It was crazy. And we lost, what, 6%? It doesn't make sense. I know. Adrian says, Kenny, give me my money. Shirley, how you doing tonight? Ola Mass, just in the background listening, making din-din. Glad your move headaches are over. Yes, me too. You guys wouldn't believe what I lost in the move. And someday I will tell the story. But I'm not looking for a pity party, so we'll talk about it someday. Vin Cool, how you doing tonight? Vin Cool, Peter Joy, good evening. Free Kekistan, Moab's Apes not leaving for Fidelity. You have to download Active Trader Pro. Boom. There you go, Free Kekistan. Right there. Yep, Tony has done a video about it. Active Trader Pro. Tiger, how you doing tonight, my friend? How are you? Brett says he got his shares on public. All right. Cassius, good evening. Matthew Lawrence, good evening. No Ape shares in your Wealth Simple account. And remember, guys, this is just individual accounts. This could vary depending on the person. SoFi, we got, okay, nice. KC made and added a broker contract into PDF on Reddit today. P, how you doing tonight, P? No Wealth Simple. D's in the house. Gary, how you doing tonight? What's up, Mass? Already got an Ape split in JP Morgan. Yes, so JP sounds like everyone in JP Morgan got those shares. All right. Thomas says, Mass is a hard worker. When it's 84.32, him and I have to get the real truth out. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. JG33 says, if they make synthetic AMC, they can make synthetic ape. We all should get them. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a huge issue tomorrow. This is just my opinion. It's just speculation, but I don't think we're going to see a huge discrepancy. I'm not, and I can't say that for sure. Demander says Cash App is a no, but they don't update till open anyways. Yeah, I've heard some varying stories about Cash App. I have heard some varying stories. Peter Bbby says you can route your trades to Fidelity app on your phone if you turn off classic view. There you go. SoCal Life doesn't think that everyone's going to get them. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I mean, if everyone doesn't get them tomorrow, I don't think we can start screaming bloody murder yet. MW, how you doing tonight? Shadow Girl says, just check JP Morgan. Just check JP Morgan, investment ACC, and have your ape. Okay. Shadow Girl, thank you. Oh, yeah, we got JP Morgan. That's confirmed. Public, we got Nick C. How you doing tonight? Alexis Channel says, no ape shares in Merrill Lynch yet. No Merrill Lynch. Okay. I might try to break down a video about this overnight if I don't go to sleep. No ape on Cash App yet. Overboard Entertainment. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Says, any idea about P&Ls for those who don't get ape? Overboard Entertainment. I wish I had an answer for you on that. We're gonna find out we're gonna find out a lot of information in the next 72 hours, I would say. Brett says, do you do other trades as well and have a Discord? So Brett, I don't have a Discord. If you're new to my channel, I just moved and I am about to start doing YouTube a lot more. I'm going to be doing videos on macroeconomics and geopolitical issues and talking about other companies at some point. You know, I'm a AMC hodler, and that's how my channel grew. And everybody on this channel basically knows me from AMC and retail trading. So, you know, that's my claim. That's my claim to this, and I'm not going to be abandoning anyone. So, like I said, I'm holding my shares no matter what, whatever happens, unless we start to get prices that are interesting to me. Until then, I hodl on with the rest of you guys. I can feel presence lurking in the shadows, says myself. Correction, yes, delivered to public's account. There you go. No ape shares on Wimp Simple. All right, gotta get caught up here on the chat. Sorry, guys, I'm way behind. Headstock Harem, how you doing tonight? Julia Gulia says ComputerShare, yes. Fidelity, no. Okay, Julia, thank you. Yeah, I figured ComputerShare would probably have them. They had all weekend, Headstock Harem says, to print up fake apes. Hopefully not. King Louis says, I just messaged my broker and told him I need my ape right away so I can sell. I don't intend to, but they might rush it in here. There you go. Let's see. Freddie, Rafi, what will be your AMC price if you don't get your ape? What will be your AMC price if you don't? We're not gonna know till tomorrow, right, Raf? That's a good question. Right, because everything's getting split. So it should be an even number on both sides, if that's how it's gonna go. Kiwi girl, good afternoon. How you doing tonight? Hubert says, got shares from Schwab. Excellent. Corbin, Schwab, good. No ape on BMO investor line yet, Mac and B's. Yeah, I heard there might be some issues with Canada and possibly Europeans. To my European followers. Shadow Girl, sorry. Kiwi Girl, did you, I know you're in New Zealand. Did you happen to get your apes yet? By any chance? Tally Foreman, good evening. MC says Vanguard had ape yesterday. Yeah, I heard that. eToro and IBKR up, Killer Nova. Okay. How do you turn off share lending at JP carry? Oof, I don't know. I don't have JP Morgan. Chat, if anyone in chat has JP, it sounds like a couple of you guys do. Is there a way to turn off share lending on JP? Can we help out in the chat? No ape on my WEBULL, Robinhood, or Fidelity. Me neither, Fred. I don't have Robinhood anymore, but the other two, agreed. For those, Odoge says, for those who have gotten shares, do they show a price? It's probably just a placeholder, right? When we squeeze, we're out. No more YouTube, says Coco Chanel. That sounds good to me. Definitely not about AMC. Bill Knight says, I got my ape shares on Interactive Broker on the 19th. So it seems about half of us have gotten them. M1 Finance, none. Droobs, how you doing tonight? Aussie girl, no ape from Saxo. Oh, Savvy. Yeah, I just ran into that before I came on here. Yeah, I don't know. Something about 25 billion shares. Something about Chris. I really don't know exactly what he was trying to convey with that. I don't know where 25 billion came from. If you have ape, screenshot price, please, says Food Dog. If ape isn't in your account, Nick YD, how you doing tonight? If ape is in your account, not delivered, they stole half your stake. Yeah, you got to raise holy hell. You do. We got to get it out there that this is going on. Send TD a message tonight. James Flowers, good evening. No response as of yet. No shares. That's all right. I would give it till 9:30 tomorrow before I start doing any type of panicking. And even at that point, I wouldn't be panicking. Shadow Girl says, Food Dog, it shows 000. There you go. Oh, Susan, thank you. Have a good night, Susan. Susan Harbor stopping by to hit the like. Susan, have a good night, hon. Paul Jung says, what's up, chat from San Diego? Paul, where are you in San Diego? I used to live in Claremont. Will Cash App get ape? I got a few shares up there. Well, they're supposed to, J-Dub. Yeah, every brokerage should get them if you own AMC shares as of the 14th. Jeffrey, how you doing tonight? Jeffrey says, I received my ape units from Public. Public I got, okay. I even got fractional shares. I thought we're going to give cash equivalent. Wow, okay, there you go. Yeah, I know some people were afraid about that they were going to hand you out a cash dividend. No price. Okay, no prices. Eric Petronas, how you doing tonight? No APR on Fidelity. Yeah, Fidelity tomorrow morning, 9:30, I believe. They are telling everyone they're going to put it in. Brian says, because there's no active trading, we will not see prices yet. Right, just a placeholder. That's it. Mark N says, no Fidelity, no WEBULL. Same here, Mark. Walt says, I'll be happy if I don't get them. Hey, that's the that's the theory, right? No ape and zoo. Call the cops. Says Vin Cool. At least we're keeping it a little light tonight. Oceanside? Okay, Paul. All right. Yeah, I had a friend who lived up in Vista. You're right by the Marine base there in Pendleton, right? I know it well. Fred 30533 says, I wanted to transfer out of Robinhood, but afraid. Fred, I played that tagline all last summer with myself. I said, oh man, I'm afraid. I don't want to get caught in limbo. And eventually in the fall, I did it and never looked back. Opinionated Asshole says, but I hear you. Now probably wouldn't be the time. And at this point in the game, there's no sense. But going forward, definitely go let's do the exchange. Why not? Why would you want to payment for order flow? Why would you want to add to that drama? No shares yet. Dry powder on deck to buy more. Let's fucking go, says Opinionated Assholes. Adrian says, since they are dropping the price of AMC, supposedly, if they don't issue me ape, they better double my AMC position in lieu of. Yeah, we're going to have to see what they do with that. Brian C says, Massalorian in San Diego, one exit down off the 8 from SDSU. So one exit down, that's, is that the college area? I used to live on Callwood Boulevard, if you know what that is. Let's see. Massalorian's wife said, I just checked my Chase and nothing. Okay. Maybe I sold all your shares, honey. It's kind of bull if price of ape immediately skyrockets and you don't have them, would like to sell. Yeah, Nick, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. We're really gonna have to wait and see what happens. Is that what I mean, a lot of you guys anticipating that tomorrow? You guys are expecting Ape to rip, and I guess a lot of you guys are worried about not being there. Yeah, I won't know until the morning. And if no one's on in the morning, I'll go on. Obviously, it's my first day, being here, so no way, Rands. For what? There's no way. No way. Out of all the things he said, Purple Sky, how you doing tonight? Aaron Thomas says, wealth simple in Canada, no shares yet, not happy. Aaron, they give it a little time. I don't think I'd be stressing if you didn't have them right now. Tomorrow morning, 9:30. Take a look. Kiwi girl, thank you. It's getting there. It's getting there. Like I said, the background is actually in front of me right now. The part that you're gonna see on the 1st of September. Almost done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the stuff behind me. Old Doge 33 says, for those of us that don't get them tomorrow, that means we have synthetics. If so, I started buying last May, so I'll definitely be in a ton of them. So Old Doge, yeah, all my shares that are on Webull right now, I bought back in March, April, May, June, basically right up to the fall. And then I started buying on Fidelity. So there's a good portion of my shares that are there. I don't necessarily think tomorrow morning, if I wake up and I don't have any apes, that I can say for sure that's what that is. And this 5 billion shares thing, synthetics. 19 months in TD and Fidelity. Let's see if I get my ape. Timmy B says, Timmy, how you doing tonight? Adrian says, if ape shoots up, don't be stupid and see them. Marlene says, ape is golden. Golden? Jamie says, sell shit. Oh, man, I'm slipping tonight. Jamie says, screenshot your sell price. We all have fakes in our accounts. Yeah, a lot of my shares are from last year in the spring. So I'm wondering if that will make any difference. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. Just came across the screen right now. David says Webull delay trading 1 to 2 days. So David, I don't know that necessarily is the case. I think that message was put out to just inform people of what's going on with the new ticker being added and everything. And that's more like a formality. Rob G says, I don't trust this ape BS. And you aren't alone, Rob G. I've heard other people with their concerns, but we asked for something from AA to help us flip these shorts, and I think this was the best that he could do with what he had, while at the same time making the company stronger. Yes, 001 says National Bank of Canada answered to me that we'll have ape on the 24th. Okay. Shadow Girl says screenshot. Yeah, just screenshot. Don't get any of your personal information out there, guys. Be careful with that. Anyone who's doing that stuff, make sure your personal information is not out there, like account numbers or anything like that. Make sure you covered all that stuff up, just the stuff that's pertinent to what we need. Mike Milpa says, thumbs up, new studio. Thanks, Mike Milspa. Taking off 91 says, if you're in JP Morgan Chase, make sure your dividend distribution setting is set to reinvest, not to pay in cash. Jamie says we all have fakes in our accounts. Gary Dominguez says, got ape share on Chase and Public. Chase value still shows. Yeah, so it's just a placeholder, right? The market's going to find a price for it tomorrow. Mega John 420 says, I still haven't gotten my Fidelity. Wait a minute. I still don't have my shares from Fidelity. I transferred 3 other brokerages to Fidelity 7 months ago. 6 accounts, no ape. Okay, Mega Johnny. I would give it till at least tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon before you start stressing about it. VW. How you doing tonight, man? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. I hope all you guys are. I believe there's more than 516 million shares held on Fidelity alone. Ridiculous. We are going to find out. We are going to find out. Aaron says, you and Tony have the best channel. I appreciate you, man. Calm, honest, and humble. The right voice for what we all need right now. Thank you. Look, man, I am just a retail investor like you guys. I am no different than any of you guys. You guys are all just as smart as me. You guys all can make your own decisions. You don't even really need us tomorrow. I feel like this crew would be fine on their own. I don't even think you guys need anyone on YouTube, but I appreciate that, man. And I'm trying to keep this level-headed because I got a lot of money in this, and I know a lot of other people do too. A lot of people got a lot riding on this. David Walsh says, how many syllables are in Worcester? I have no idea. No idea. Let's see. Rarefied Tennis says, RBC Canada. That was just World Bank Canada said my ape will be in my account 24th. Excuse me. So yeah, it sounds like 24th is everything for RBC, huh? I gotta talk to my Canuck friends and find out what's going on. I know some of them have. Oh shoot! What's the other big bank up there? Help me out. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered for this. I can't think right now. But yeah, 24th. We've heard that most of the Canadian firms seem to be saying 24th. Yeah, yeah. Timmy B says, good brother, have a strong feeling ape rips hard. They need our apes. Yes. That is the theory behind this whole thing, is that they need these and we can watch it run. Cape Cod Mama says, that's not true about WEBULL. That was a default message. So WEBULL has a, see, this is the thing. We can't get into, I can't get into conflicting stories tonight. So we start throwing people off first thing in the morning. I am going to see what happens tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. See if my shares are pre-market. If not, I will wait till 9:30. Then I'll wait till noon. And if I don't have them by then, on either account, maybe I'll go live. And we can start seeing what kind of, who else is suffering the same issues. And we can get a good idea of how many people are missing them, how many people haven't got them. But I'm hoping one of the other guys will be on tomorrow morning. And like I said, not that I think you guys need it, because I don't think you do. Alexa Channel says, why would they create $5 billion unless they did it to help the hedgies? Purple Sky, my broker is trying to work out how to divide one ape into 300,000. Big B says, yo, Mass, good lighting in the background. Word is TD Ameritrade won't have ape. Hang on, I'll put this up. Word is TD Ameritrade won't have ape until Wednesday to shareholders, calling tomorrow to validate. Yeah, I might do the same thing tomorrow. Call around and find out what's going on. Rafi says, Mass. Hang on a second. We got to get that WEBULL story fixed. Mass says, you see, most of AMC investors will not get their apes, and that is great news. Main purpose of the ape, then the price will skyrocket. What's your opinion? That has been the speculation from day one. Now, depending on who you guys have been watching for the last year and a half, Whether they're telling you there's 5 billion synthetics, 25 billion, 100 billion, you'd have to talk to them about that. I know that what I believe in and why I got into this play. Now, I don't know that there's 5 billion or 25 billion or any of those numbers. I know other people have said them, but I'm pretty sure you haven't heard that on my or Tony's channel. I believe there are synthetics, and that's exactly what the purpose of this is. 100%. I'm with you on that. No Fox Given says, I'm over wondering what's going to happen. I'm happy to be part of what's going on. It's historic. No Fox Given. Agreed. Look, I think all of us have been in this play for different reasons. A lot of us are in it for the same reason. We're looking to make money, and we want to try to fix up the market and make it fair for retail. And that mission's not complete yet. But we should find out some interesting information this week about how corrupt these guys are. And if we don't, well, we'll have to have a discussion. I don't have a dog in this fight, says Roger M79, but how is AA actually delusion? It absolutely seems like AA's loophole debt. Look, then at that point, this becomes no longer viable for the short sellers. And that's the way I look at this. I've said for the last week and a half, I am not selling my shares unless we see prices that I've been holding for. I will wait for something else to happen, for whether it be a negative or positive catalyst, some kind of black swan event, whether it's going to be, like I said the other night, that Avatar does 2 billion in sales, ticket sales. I don't know. I'll wait for something else, but I've already put that money out of my mind. GFM says, what's up, Mask? Good evening, Gia. Yeah, Mark got a good point. Mark N says there will be huge flood distractions. Stick to your guns. Yeah, guys, be really wary of that tomorrow. There will be a lot of bullshit out there and nonsense. Just, pick your poison, but there's going to be a lot of bullshit out there. I'll tell you that. What's up, Mass? What if you don't get Ape Share and they give you cash back? So I've heard about that. I've heard about that possibility, and I've heard about that speculative speaking speculatively. I think that'll be a damn shame. And we should raise holy hell about that. That shouldn't be allowed to happen ever. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Block all the fudsters. Boston lets these crazies off east. I would have been nutted up. Yeah, if you guys remember to hit the like button before you come in, that would be great. If you guys remember. If not, no big deal. By the way, the last 2 videos, you guys have been like incredible. The feedback and everyone who subscribed, and I'm really appreciative and humbled by it. Thank you. Christian Princess says 3 syllables on Worcester. We're still on that. Demainer says, I've been trying not to watch the line, but tomorrow will be different. Yeah, Demainer, tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow will be the first time probably I sit down on my computer for the whole first half of the trading day. And I don't know how long. RBC, yep, that's one. What's the other one? Can't remember the other one now. 24 in the money says RBC is holding heavy Evergrande bags. Wouldn't be surprised if they have a short position on AMC. Definitely possible. RBC. Christian Princess says we should have 1 ape for each share of AMC we own. That is right. That is right. Yep. Marissa says, do the math. Do the research. If you've been here long enough, you know. Let's just say it's a gut feeling. Alan says, I will be on the phone first thing in the morning. Alan, how you doing tonight? If I don't get my ape. All right, Alan. Do your thing, bro. Just remember, we're professionals here, right? Trish says, I'm so curious if there is the third play going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I don't know. I tell you what, though, as soon as I start spending more time on this, There's definitely other companies I want to talk about, especially with the way things are headed and the way some of the things that are coming for changes for us. Big changes over the next year, especially after the elections. MC, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bam posted an AMC update on his YouTube channel. Bullish, says Rands. All right, I'll take that. That is very bullish. Fidelity might be holding post ape to account until price is listed, so they don't margin accounts right off the bat. There are so many possibilities here. I'm trying to just what we know for the facts. And it seems like as of right now, even the wheat thing is up in the air. Mr. Simon, how you doing tonight, man? What's going on, brother? Superall says, I hate to be this guy, but does ape affect the squeeze prices? I only have 120 shares of AMC and don't want to get left holding the bag or sell super early. Surplus, what's your cost average? What's your cost average on AMC? You still be holding the bags at this point? Are you not able to get your cost average down at all during the last like 6 months, 8 months? 20 million subscribers, no video, says Disney is the one true MOAS. Jason T, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Rafi. Let's see. Motown Landscaping. What do you think? About CSI's wash and repeat theory to move the sold shares to the brokers awaiting. Motown, I haven't heard his wash and repeat theory. The only thing I saw from CSI today was something about 25 billion synthetics, and he was asking Tony DENARO about something. There's over 100 trillion synthetic shares or a few less, says C. Hill. That sounds about right. Adrian Fernandez. I haven't been holding AMC for going on 2 years. You just get ape and sell on a stupid puny run up. Yeah. I'd rather eat the shares at this point. Fartaculus says, and phase 6 is coming too, Mass. That's right. I've seen a lot of people saying that. I've seen a lot of people talking about phase 6. It's never something I've been crazy big into. I know that Bigums talks a lot about it on his channel. He's super psyched for it. And I think it will definitely have some meaningful impact on us, but I never bought AMC counting on phase 6 coming into play to help us squeeze, right? Webull emailed me the shares will be there in the morning, said Wild Vet 1. That from everything I've heard, that's what I've heard. I heard anything besides the 2-day suspension as being a placeholder. That was it. David says, I won't be mad if I don't get my ape shares unless it runs up to 5 Gs. Big Jim Tuss says, got my Chase shares on Friday. Yeah, seems like Chase, JP Morgan, ComputerShare, Publix all got their shares already. It's about half and half. I thought it would be less. Jay's 22B says, I bought thousands of shares last few months, already have ape to match it. Jay, what brokerage are you in? Rarefied Titan says CIBC Scotia. Thank you. That was it. Scotia. Scotia was what I was looking for. All right. Who's this here? Someone says, just check my JP Morgan. T-Roy says, just check my JP Morgan account. Still have not received my apes. Have over 12,000 shares of AMC stock. T-Roy, I would definitely give it a little more time. Uh-oh. Let's see. You fat 300 pounds says, guys, please, please, please hold the line. Look at all the FUD out there. And also Lou has been very quiet this weekend. They're getting ready for this week with FUD. Please don't listen to that clown. I would say, as I said in my video last night, guys, be ready for anything. GFM says, I did not get no shares in Wealthful. Yeah, Wealthful is one of the ones that come up. Gia, that's nothing yet. Maggie, how you doing tonight? Good evening. Maggie, you getting ready for tomorrow? All in AMC says, no matter what happens tomorrow, I'll be holding till I see my phone number. Oh, don't worry, Shalago. You'll be invited to the wedding. For sure. King Joey the Ape says, I got 5K of dry powder on AMC tomorrow. I do have a little dry powder tomorrow. Like I said, I'm kind of excited because it's the first day I'm going to be able to like sit down and actually like trade at the desk. In a long time. Perfect timing. Cinema to find file chapter plus for AMC. Yeah, Lionel. Yeah, it's an interesting turn of events, right? Right before. That could keep a lot of possibilities open for AMC. And what they could do with some of this money, possibly. Johnny's 5 says, hey, Mass. I just realized there won't be enough ape shares for everyone holding AMC share. I think, I don't know this for sure. My feeling is that most of us are going to get them tomorrow. Now, what happens after that is going to be probably spaced out a little bit. I'm sure that some might come in slowly over the next, I don't know, maybe Tuesday, first half of Wednesday. I think at that point, halfway through Wednesday or early Wednesday, then I would start questioning why I haven't gotten them yet. But be prepared for anything. They took away the buy button in January of 2021 from over a dozen stocks. Be ready for anything with these guys. I don't trust any of them. And I'm not doing conspiracy theories, but they haven't shown that they can be trusted yet. September 1st, phase 6, says Matthew Lawrence. MC says, if I can afford it, I will try to buy 8 because it'd be one less for Kenny. That's right. What time Monday WEBULL? I believe they said 9th. Well, when by the time the market opens, we should have them in our accounts. Ready for Samoa says, actually, J24123 says, Cash App 3 to 7 trading days before you get them. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize Cash App did stocks. I know they did Bitcoin, but I didn't even realize that you could buy stocks on Cash App. Ready for the Samoa says, Massalorian, you think they're going to delay Ape on some brokerages, only run up the price, people get to sell? Look, that's speculative, right? I don't know. And use those to cover the apes on those delayed brokers. My biggest issue with the ape thing is them being able to short it. That's my biggest issue. 24 the money says, will AA be able to sleep tonight? I know, I'm gonna be surprised if I can go to sleep tonight, to be honest with you. I mean, if he knows, look, AA's been telling us for months or over a year now that he has no evidence of synthetic shares or naked shorting going on. So he can plead the 5th here if nothing happens. But the fact of the matter is, and this is just my gut intuition with Aron watching him over the last year and a half. I just think the guy has more class than that. And I think he's a very shrewd and smart businessman. He has, he's taken full advantage of retail. I'm not going to say that he hasn't because we have hooked them up. So it's time for us to get paid on the backside, right? And I think he wants to see, I think he would like to see this thing squeeze. I mean, what better story would there be for Adam Aron to take a struggling movie theater chain that was struggling because of the pandemic, that was shorted to oblivion, to bring it back and bring on, a nice squeeze and get everyone paid? I mean, he's going to have fans for life. I don't see how it's bad for AMC. And this now gives them 480 million bullets to fire at shorts. Birdman3127 says, I suspect splitting your value between 2 tickets will reduce buying pressure. You'll have some buying one or the other. So that's going to be something that is going to affect the price tomorrow, right? Let's see what the market prices it in as, and let's see which way let's see which direction it goes in. I wouldn't be completely shocked if tomorrow we kind of traded neutral in the day until it really finds itself. Now, I can't say that for sure, but SL says just speculation. Your thoughts on Aron dumping shares to acquire Cineworld? Yeah, and I think I would be for some type of acquisition or merger. Okay, well, it can't be a merger now, I don't think, because they just declared bankruptcy. But yeah, yeah, if there's profit to be taken, absolutely. Sir Hoddlington says, my girl got a big booty, but I still want more. Maggie says, I'm not interested in the fundamentals. I'm here for the squeeze. Maggie, I know why everybody's here. I'm just saying for my shares themselves, if we don't see a squeeze, I'm still not going to sell. I'm going to hang on to them. Bigham said he'll go live. Doge says, you got that right. They sure as hell are not going to give an easy right, Doge. I just don't trust these people. If it's tradable, it's shortable, says Tally. Yeah. I wish that wasn't the case. Kiwi Girl says, we know there are synthetic shares, so brokers cannot possibly have them to everyone. Institutions bought shares will short the hell out of ape just to get them into your accounts. Just my thoughts. That definitely could be the case, Kiwi Girl. It's possible you don't have them yet and you won't get them. Squeeze is good for AMC because tons of us. Zen Hodler, how you doing tonight? Squeeze is good for AMC because tons of us will likely still have some shares left, whether intentionally or from not selling a whole position in time. Right. And I would still be into AMC after Squeeze. I'm a movie guy. I love the movies. One of the reasons I got into AMC was because I wanted to help out AMC to stay alive. I think it's a great experience. Kid, what part of Mass you from, my guy? I am from the city, Boston. The new mega bags of AMC popcorn look great. Good margins. Yeah, I kind of have forgot about that too. I haven't really thought about that too much, but that's a good point. We're supposed to be getting that really soon, right? Billy says, Mass, so the rehypothecation of shares is legal, but if brokers are caught doing it, it is a big problem. So they are allowed to do some things, right? Some of these things are legal. But this synthetic lending, I think, has got to come to an end. They just shorted me. It's all over. I don't know why I just said it. They just cut that. It has begun, says Corbin. It has begun. Yeah, hit the like before I go dark. Oh my goodness. Okay, Andrew. My thought is this: after Ape split off, AMC will be at $9 to $10, correct? That is the assumption that we all have. Yes. Doesn't this then allow everyone to buy in super cheap and start to squeeze? Depending on how much dry powder you have. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope we get some FOMO. Bringing that price down should get some more people involved. I have no doubt about that. People know what this price can go to. They've seen it run to 27, 34, 72. So David says using the force of Brady. TB12. Hey, Mass, AMC shorts. Yes, that's correct. According to Fidelity, that is correct. Thank you. Thank you. Stream was halted. Musky Doge, good evening. How you doing tonight? Doc Zeno, I saw in the chat. Lizzie, let me see. I had some people in here that just came in. NET. Oh, boy. C. Hill. Corbin, Neil Armstrong, 69. And Dr. McLovin. All right. Let's see. Yes, Mega Johnny, that's correct. Lizzie, I don't have a backup channel yet. It won't start until September 1st. So this whole thing, just the move thing, was just terrible timing for me with the pounce. CSI likes my new house. I lost my independence. It's very sad, especially at my age. Christian Lara says, aren't there going to be haircuts? Collateral for hedges to hold AMC if it drops below 10. That's an assumption. I would like to see it. And I think I saw that on the options, you're going to have to add up your AMC and your APE together to get your total number to see if you're in the money or not. Boston Strong, what's going on? Good evening, man. Per Fidelity, Bill Butler says there is no locate requirement on APE. Granny Banger says, Granny Banger, I promise to buy back in if we squeeze. If not, I have no choice but to swing trade and short it. Oof, that's rough. You're in a chat with a bunch of hodlers. Granny Banger. We're going to be moving again. Hector says Boston sucks. Go Dodgers. Look, the Red Sox suck right now. I can't deny that. Toothpicks. Good question. Right here. Got him. Steven says, by them splitting the price abouts, do they split our cost average between both? Yeah, I would think so, Steven. I would think so. That would make the most sense. I would think so, yeah. Butler in the chat. Why does anyone think they will be able to buy Ape tomorrow? There is just enough to go around if there are no synthetics. Well, we'll be able to buy and sell Ape. David Walsh says, I had my car towed during Occupy Boston years ago. Really? That was years ago, huh? Seems like it now. AMC will see $5 this week. RWK88 says, I think tomorrow's going to be a pretty even keel day. I don't think it's going to be crazy. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's going to try to, everything's going to try to work itself out and find itself. And that could take some time. But I could be completely wrong. We could take right out of the gate and never slow down. But I think it's going to take a little time for it just to work itself into the market and people getting accustomed to it. Yuka Frida says, Master, you surf. Not out here, Yuka. I did when I lived in California, not out here. but I brought my board back with me just in case. Unless if there's a hurricane, I go. That's about it. There will be people buying and selling tomorrow. Motown Landscaping. There will be people buying and selling tomorrow. Not everyone is going to hold. We know we're going to hold. I know probably most 99% of the subscribers on my channel are going to hold, but I can't speak for everyone. I can't speak for loose people right now. They could all drop their shares tomorrow. I have no idea. So there's 30,000 people out. So people will be selling. Liz says futures are red right now. That's another thing about the price action this week. Yeah, it was a little bummer to see us come down. But, you know, the SPY retraced. There was a lot of the market itself didn't do so hot. So I'm not that upset. Thanks, MC. Yeah, I've had that board for a long time. I don't know why anyone would sell tomorrow, but some weirdos will. A $5 shakeout, I mean. Yeah, he's been quiet all weekend. I don't know what he's doing. BC says one of two things are going to happen tomorrow. It's going to go to the moon or I'm buying more. There you go. That's it. That's how my day is going to end. Neil Armstrong, I'm not sure. You have to check with your broker. Muskie Doge is hodling 3.5 thousand shares right now. Man, that's a position. Poll. Can I do a poll? Let me see if I can get in here and do a poll. What are we going to do a poll on? How many shares? What are we going to ask? David says, I think there should be an instant halt and a share recall at open. I doubt that's going to happen, David. Corbin says Lou's going to sell both. I don't know what he's doing. Has he done an update? I thought he said he was riding this thing out with us. Look, to be honest with you, I'd rather have him stay and have his people ride it out with us. I'd rather have them getting our back than not. But as far as him being ever working on Wall Street, that video I had to make, just so you know, he's not listening to any insider information that we can't get our hands on. Ape Custom says nobody is going to sell until they see real money. That's right. Right. Institutions will be selling too. Yeah. Don't forget about that. Maggie, thank you, Darwin. Appreciate you. Thank you. Futures are up, Brian C., but still red from when they opened this afternoon. NEC says, yep, I'm hodling. I think 99% of us are going to hodl. Novocaine says, I looked at some of comments on Lou's videos. He's lost a lot of subscribers. Yeah, I've never seen it as bad as it has been recently. Look, I know everyone has their individual take on this, and I understand everyone has their individual opinions on Adam Aron. So far, he has done more good, in my opinion, than bad. I mean, the real bummer was those Mudrick shares back in June last year, because I think that crushed our original possibility of squeezing. Common sense investor, no. You cannot start over. But so people were asking about your 25 billion share video. I don't know if you got into explaining. I didn't get a chance to watch it before I came on. I was looking into a couple other things. But there were some questions in here about it. Okay, AMC Big Games is going to go live shortly. Excellent. He said he was getting out this week. Want to get to 1,000 at least to grease the wheels and get my original investment back, says Red Star 7311. Oh, yeah, I want to do much better than that, right? I hope I'm not getting just my original investment back. Jeez, after all this time. Derby Monkey says, Mass, love your new studio. All to you and Tony do for the ape community. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. We are just like you guys. We're just retail investors. Canadian Nemesis says, let's do that poll. What are we doing the poll on? I never saw an actual question or anything. Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. That should go without saying. Hector says Ape Father is the best. Gotta love the guy. AU AMC to Pluto. Oh, who got their ape, Cassius? Okay. Let me see if I can get that for you guys. Hold on one second. Give me 1 sec. This is becoming extremely difficult to have in a broken screen to try to do this. But they want to charge you the same amount for a fixed screen that they would for a whole brand new computer. All right. Let's see. Poll. Here we go. All right, guys. Give me 1 sec. Type this up. Okay. Poll. Create a poll. Here we go. Should be up. I hope. All right, there we go. Now would be a good time to add a commercial. What? What in a live stream? Here we go. I do want to get back to common sense because a couple people asked about this video. Oh, Liz, I love streaming with you. I made a video saying if they have 25 billion synthetics, then they have to cover that many ape shares because each AMC, right? But CSI, where are you getting that number for 25 billion from? Where's that number coming from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Mudrick owns HYMC. How are we getting into HYMC right now? Tendy time. Oh, Tendros Thomas says, I guess institutions will sell apes, then brokers will buy it and put it in our accounts. LOL. Let's see. Do I think Mudrick killed the squeeze? I think those 20 billion shares that they dropped back on June 2nd hurt us when we were up at $72 in pre-market that day. And then the news reports came out that they had dropped 20 billion shares, and we've never sniffed 74 again. Yeah, I think that hurt. Absolutely. I think if we had hit triple digits, we were off to the races, and that would have been it. You know, I understand Aron had some loyalty that he owned to Mudrick for them bailing him out back in the fall before most of us got into the play. So I get all that. But, you know, I'll never forget that feeling of getting the wind sucked out of you when that article came out. What do we got? 83% of you guys have not gotten it, MC says. 83% no. All right. And the only so far, the only ones that have come up definitely that have gotten them are Morgan, Chase, which makes sense, Public, and ComputerShare. No one else has gotten them. But like I said, guys, I wouldn't panic. I wouldn't panic if you don't have them yet. And it might be a good, I mean, if you're really believing in 25 million synthetics, then you hope you don't see them. Baldy385 says 25. Oh, geez. Brokeape says public is showing fractional shares as well. That's going to be paid in lieu of cash. Yeah, that's the way you want it, right? You don't want cash. Yeah, Ricky, we got that. Yeah, Publix, we got. Neil Armstrong, you got it in an E-Trade? Liz Clayman, yeah? Okay. I'll add that to the list. That just happened, or was that earlier? E-Trade. That's the first time I've heard of it. Charles Schwab, Novocaine, got that. Yep. Saturday morning, Zach says on IBKR. You had your Saturday morning? All right. I wonder how many of us will get them after midnight. East Coast time. I'd like to stay on just till then, just to see if anybody got any apes that hasn't gotten them yet. I'm wondering if the midnight time will, probably not, but yeah. Neroid 47 says I got my ape and Schwab. E-Trade was Friday at closing. Okay. Happened Saturday, says Cashman. So it's different for everybody, right? RKW88, thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Jim Hewitt says, I called Fidelity yesterday. This is good that we're getting out here and talking about this stuff. So everyone can tell about experiences and know what's going on at different brokerages. I called Fidelity yesterday. They said apes will show up before trading starts tomorrow. That's what I heard, Jim. That's what I've been basing this live stream off. That tomorrow morning, when I go to trade, they'll be there. If they're not, I'm going to give it a little bit of time before I start raising hell. Prometheus, how you doing tonight? Christian Prince says, I'll be checking at midnight. Yeah, but most likely, yeah. Most likely it will be tomorrow. Mega Johnny says, Fidelity usually posts stuff at odd hours. Yeah, I've noticed that, Mega Johnny. At like 3 a.m., you'll get a random post from them. Yeah, I've noticed that myself. Oh, my God. Motown Landscaping. What do I think the estimate for the synthetic count is, roughly? That's such a hard question to answer because the number could be so outrageous. And if I said it, it would be, and if I was so way off, I feel like an idiot. CSI says, I wake up and turn on my computer and the Massalorian isn't on. I go back to bed. Go back to bed. Just make sure you're up at 4 o'clock doing pre-market. Are you going to do pre-market tomorrow live, CSI? This week is make or break, says Jesse Matthews, in my opinion. I know some people feel this way. This week is make, in my opinion. We are going to know very quickly if there are synthetics or this was all a pipe dream. Still have no apes in my account. Jesse, and who do you have for a broker? And I back you on this sentiment. Like, I understand where this is coming from. I think with this ape, it does, I don't want to say put a damper, but I know people psychologically can see it as a bad thing. I get it. But I'm hoping that if they cut this price and both of them tomorrow are, let's say, $9 each, that low number psychologically will help some people to get in because it seems like a bargain. And I have a little more faith in Aron, I guess, than maybe some other people. And maybe I shouldn't. I will try to make pre-market, says Angelina. So CSI might be in the ballpark with 25 billion. It's possible, Motown. I mean, that seems very high to me, but that seems really high. I don't know where that number came from, but it just seems a little high. Jesse says, I'm in New Zealand and use shares by Wealthsimple. Yeah, we heard Wealthsimple hadn't had him yet. Mr. Banks, E-Trade still shows ape as 0. So E-Trade, according to most people, they got theirs on Friday or Saturday. PB says on Friday after hours. So I would look into that if you haven't gotten yours yet and everyone else has. From above says, I'm holding till at least September 1st to see if phase 6 does anything. Honestly, guys, I'll probably be holding longer than that. It's just going to be a stock that I'm parked in its place right now. Because at my cost, it makes no sense for me to drop right now. I didn't get in this to make pennies on the dollar. Didn't get into this for that. Docino says 90% of YouTubers, 90% of the dip what you YouTubers are right 90% of the time. Stop basing your beliefs on what YouTubers say. We're just here to share this platform with you guys and try to speculate and try to get information out there. Nobody's been perfect on anything. I've made mistakes. I have put out misinformation in the past. Like that morning on June 2nd, when the news story came out, I went on and made a video saying this is wrong. These have to be voted on, and they didn't. According to the filings, they didn't. So we've all been wrong on things. No doubt about that. We're doing our best with the numbers that we have available to us. Boss Move says, I think Wes Christian estimated on 20 billion himself too. Man, I wish I could find where that was, Boss Moves, because he would be the one guy that would have an idea on that. If naked shorting is real, not getting them speaks volume, says Craig Young. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are going to find out. And Adam Aron is giving us, I believe, the tool to do that. Let's see. If we come out of the gate, Jesse says, with ape buy pressure, that's going to get me jacked. And you know that they're scrambling to get it. Absolutely. That will put me in an excellent mood if I see that tomorrow. Man, I will be excited. Ryan says, I'm holding till World War III breaks out. There you go, bro. There's a Black Swan event for you. Phase 6 will take weeks and months, says Phase. Yeah, Phase. I know a lot of people are excited about Phase 6. I think it is going to take a little bit of time. Bailey's right about that. Motown Landscaping, appreciate the love. Thank you, man. Very much. Appreciate it. Ed Card says, did Biden approve our MOAS? I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't even know if he's going to realize when it's over what's happened. Shillian G. Oh, God, I'm not reading that. Not wrong as much as Uncle Fester Lou. Yeah, I don't have his kind of connections on the street to be wrong that many weeks in a row. I think he's on like 17 and straight. Will they kill us with halts tomorrow, says Ali. I mean, if we get volatility, if we see volatility tomorrow, yeah, we'll be haunted for sure. For sure. If we see some crazy volatility. But it shouldn't be anything out of the normal. Should be the same 10% volatility halts. That's it. Nothing different than that. If I see any other bullshit besides that, I'm going to have an issue. We better not see any weird halts. Dream of stuff, going to sleep. Good night. See you in the morning. D Keezy says, can it be shorted? Yes, it can. And this is my issue. I don't like that. Common Sense Investor says his duck sold and moved out of New York. Greg says, I have a lot of money to me invested in this attempt to put the 1%. Bro, that's why a lot of us are here, man, Greg. That's one of the main reasons I haven't sold. I'm in this for retail. And I want to make some money, obviously, right? But Lupe, good evening. How you doing tonight? Andrew Morgan says, halt equal hold. Nothing is stopping this train. That's right. That's all it is. Baldy says, yes, ape can be shorted and probably will be. Yeah, DKZ. That's the one thing that concerns me about this ape is the fact that it can be shorted. Granny Banger says, definitely not holding that much longer. Got in at 917 long time ago and have not made much with it. Just sitting doing nothing. Look, Granny Banger, if you got in, I don't know when you got in, but You know, I mean, we all saw our accounts run up to a $72 price. So I remember what that figure was on my, well, then it would have been my WEBULL account back then. I'm not going to forget what that number was. I'm not giving up any shares until I at least get back to that number. Mexican Silverback says, "Hey, Mass, did you see the video of Morant's rant saying that Tony is telling his followers to hold and not to sell?" No. No. Tony hasn't even been online in the last 4 days. Barely. I didn't. Morant's, man, I mean, I got that guy on here to talk about GameStop because he sweats it so hard. But he really is just all about shitting all over Adam, Aron, and AMC. To each his own, but I would never do that to GameStop people. We're all in the same boat here. Yeah, and Cashman, me too. I really do too. I hope so. Ape is going to be rough to short, says Neil Armstrong. Rafi says, Mass, what's my opinion on the short interest have and have? That's a good question, Rafi. We're really going to have to wait and see, but that's a good question. Hold till everyone gets their shares. Ape Battlecry says common sense. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I wouldn't be on tonight if I was getting out of this. Mike says, don't forget about NFTs. Granny Banger says, I remember and I should have sold, to be honest. Did you see them? Did you see those 20 million shares coming, Granny Banger? If you knew they were going to drop 20 million shares that morning, would you have? Ali Kamani says they halted Megal, Forza, and killed both plays with halts. Yeah. Yep. Everybody wants to be an ape until it's time to do ape shit, says Pushing with Powder. Dario D says, E-Trade has my ape, but says $0 for everything. So, Dario, that should change tomorrow when the bell rings and the market's open, maybe even before. I don't know what's going to happen in pre-market. Michael Scott says, I'll take cash in lieu of ape 2000. Will institutions loan out ape, Neil Armstrong? That's a good question too. Will institutions loan it out? Yeah, if they're getting it because they own AMC before the close date, yeah. N Cashman says Tony went on live today. Yeah, he was having some issues. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I tried connecting with him before and we had problems, so. Doxino says people love to evade. Yeah. Yeah, Doc. And I think a lot of us, a lot of the new, I wouldn't say new because I started my channel in April of last year, but some of the newer YouTubers, I think, are trying to fix that. Trying. Motown says, do I feel like this was a bad way to describe? Yeah, I don't like the way it was all written out. It's like too quirky. It is definitely a split. That is what it is. It is a split. It is a split at the end of the day. Taking off 91 says, one of my neighbors sold his AMC shares in order to buy a Porsche on the run up to 72. He's about to miss out big time. Really? I hope you're right about that taking off. I'm ready to get paid. I want to get past that 72 number quickly. Luigi, how you doing tonight? Massalorian. Most of the selling last week was institutions and retail ate it up. Truth. Andrew Morgan, I love to see 10 halts and then Jim Cramer starting to freak out. So I was screaming, no one is selling. Let's see. D. Casey says, depending on how bad hedges need to ape, doesn't it make sense for them to run it up so people will fear and sell? You would think they would do that, yeah. Or use reverse psychology and short to the ground. I mean, anything is possible, guys. That's why I said in that video last night, be prepared for anything. Because we just don't know with these people. How many broker platforms out there allow us to turn off the share lending option? I believe almost all of them, Lock Shop. of your accounts. There should be in settings some way to do that. Pushing Powder says, Eric, nobody really knows. That's the hardest thing, right? It's the hardest thing. Opinion assholes, appreciate your loyalty, man. It's all good. I mean, you guys do what you want to do. I'm not going to hold you hostage here. I got into AMC on February 2nd, 2017, after my birthday. Wow. That's amazing, Planet Beta. Really? So you've been a shareholder since 2017? So you were there in the dividend days, huh? Neil Armstrong says, what if they both squeeze? Great. That's what I'd love to see. Ultimately, that's what I want to see tomorrow. Cole Briggs is asking how to turn off on TD. Chat, can anyone help that has TD? Cole, how to turn off his share lending. Yeah, definitely, guys. I remember I made a video about that in May of last year, turning off share lending. May of last year. Absolutely. And you got to do it for Ape as well, right? All right, let me see here. Yeah, Cole, sorry I can't help you. I don't have TD, my friend, but if you have Fidelity or actually I'm not even trading on WEBULL anymore. I literally just use WEBULL as like a savings account. Food Dog says, in the end, we are the fucking smart money. I hope so, bro. I don't think 4 million people are wrong. Maybe we know what we're doing, says Aron in quotes. Turn it off for 8 before they can short it. Absolutely. Yeah, if someone can help out Cole, though, knowing how to turn it off on TD would be great. TD has a tab that says margin and cash. It should already be set to cash. There you go. It should be only if you're on margin, Billy. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was going to talk about that real quick. I saw that Trade did a video earlier talking about Aron and his commitment to the company, his commitment to retail, and he went back to the Melissa Lee interview and how he talked about issuing more shares. And Melissa Lee asked him, do you have a plan to do that? And he said, well, we can't do it until the end of 2022, but we have something in the works. And he said at the time, I believe that the air date was in September of 2021. And he's had this plan in motion for a while, right? They had to do a lot to get this whole thing set up, with attorneys and all kinds of stuff. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I really am. This may sound crazy, but you need to check your share lending every time you check the price. CSI says. Hey, if that's going to make you feel better, do it. Check it. Lupe, thank you. Appreciate you. Much love. Much love. When will RH show Ape, says NDS8SN. I believe they said that they will have theirs ready by open tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure they said by open tomorrow, they would be good on Robinhood. Greg says on Fidelity, it would have to be in a margin account. That's right. Fire King, good evening. How you doing tonight? Food Dog says, common sense investor, wise words. Check every hour at this point. My kid's account got switched to margin out of the blue. That happened to my account too, actually, last year. It did get switched. So definitely check it. Real Rugged DIY says, Trey released another video in past hour. Suggests no short-term run-up. What was he saying, Real Rugged? Anybody else watch that video? Mega Johnny says, if you're still trading with Robinhood, you need another broker. Yeah, guys. I mean, we got to get off these payment for order flow platforms. They're no good. This is something that Madoff came up with. BioLife Hemp, how you doing tonight? Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. He says, Ape is T, zero settlement. That means cash only to short. Hedge funds will be leery to use I'm going to put this up just because. I don't normally do this, but funds will be leery to use cash to short a preferred stock. It's about rehypothecation of shares this week. Thank you, sir. You got it. Shorts will be a bonus. R. Will says debt payoff. Right. And we always have that in our back pocket now. Like, in general, this has been pretty good news for us. Why anyone flipped out when this first announcement was made, I don't know. So last stock on Robinhood, yeah. I mean, we're hurting we are adding to our own demise by being on Robinhood. We are kicking our own asses. Coco Chanel said trades is saying pretty much what Lou is saying. What is Lou saying, Coco? That he's selling? I haven't seen a video from him in a couple of days. I'm not sure. Pam, what's going on, my girl? Pamela. Pam, did you get my email? Short utilization. The short utilization has been 100% since February. How does the shorting convert to APE? It's confusing. Vin, I'm not quite sure on that. Well, we're going to find out very soon, though. I think tomorrow, once we see these shares in our account and they start to become traded, I think we're just going to all fall into line. I don't think there's going to be a lot of confusion. Hopefully not. I mean, I do want to, I mean, at the end of the day, I do want to see these apes not getting delivered, I guess, because that means that there's a lot of synthetic shares out there, which means we could see nice prices. I just don't want to get everyone so jacked. I have a feeling tomorrow could be a very level day. That APE and AMC are going to kind of find themselves after the split at a price. And I hope we don't see what happened on Friday, because if you look at Friday's numbers, I'll have to pull them up real quick, but let me see if I can find them. Hold on one second, because this was crazy. I put it at the end of the video the other night. Let me see if I can pull them up again. If you looked at the action from Friday for AMC, the fact that we dropped 7% or whatever it was, looks like I'm not going to be able to find it right now. At the end of the video that I put out yesterday, what was it, yesterday morning I put it out, yesterday afternoon? Very end, right before the outro, there was a list of all the, it was the fourth highest traded stock on the market. I think 3-to-1 buys to sells, and we dipped 7%. And that just doesn't make sense to me. Pam, love you too. Hope Moas opens before NWO or World War III, says Jim. I just don't want Klaus Schwab on the planet when before the Moas happens. Jonathan Thomas says this has been a long journey, but it feels good. It feels going to be a long week. Yeah, man. I'm going to try to rest up and get ready for it. Okay, Pam. Yeah, just check it later. If the shorts truly have to cover for the brokers, Canuck Tide says to issue apes. Shouldn't we see a surge tomorrow? Yes, we should. Is the first part of that true? Trey is expecting a run-up in Q2 2023. Get out of here. Is that what he said in this video? 24 The Money says, hedge funds should have attacked Cineworld instead of AMC, who is going bankrupt all on their own. Shorts have naked shorted AMC with everything they had, but the apes are too strong. Yeah, Cinemark, yeah, that's sad to see it there changing. But I think this could be good for AMC. Might provide some opportunities for us. I think that's honestly more good news for AMC. Hope to meet Pam soon, says Thomas B. Me too. Me too, Thomas. Klaus is already dictating policy in the West. I know. At least he's not in control of the stock market yet. Coco said Trey's video is depressing. Is it really? Shit. I guess I'm going to have to go watch it. Um, they hired all the IRS agents to tax the hell out of the ape tendies. Hey, that's a conspiracy theory if I've ever heard one. Cape Cod Mama Ape Caroline says, I don't know. I am buying and hodling. Me too, my dear. Cape Cod Mama, where are you in Cape? Yeah, Lock Shop. I can't believe what they've done with this. Their training looks really good too. They're gonna be coming for us. Essentially saying he doesn't think most retail. Here we go. I love the speculation. Trey is now spewing long-term BS, essentially saying he doesn't think most retail would be happy. Thinks only solution is for AM to improve fundamentals. Mega Johnny says he's curbing expectations. Yeah, because he did it earlier. He did a video earlier today. He was all hyped up, right? Rafi. I don't know about that. There are probably some, but most of us want to get paid. Believe me. I mean, yeah, I want to get paid. I want to get paid. I love doing YouTube. I love hanging out with you guys. I love talking with you guys. It's great. I love doing the journalism and look stories. But yeah, I want to get paid on this play. I mean, I invested a lot of my money a long time ago and I've been sitting on it this whole time, not being able to use. So Cape Cod Mama said, Granny Banger says, I'm not here for the fundamentals. Gotcha, Granny Banger. I know not everybody is. A lot of people are here just for the squeeze. Maggie said that earlier. A lot of people are just here for the squeeze. I get it. I get it. I got other issues. I got other fish to fry. I don't want. I want Congress and the SEC to fix the market. So I'm going to be here for a while. I must have misunderstood Trey's video. That's not what I got. And you're from Born Sandwich. Okay. Mass Trey's video has been saying the fundamentals. That's not new. Yeah, that's nothing new. I think everyone's right. Trey's trying to probably curb people's expectations. Like I said, guys, my expectation tomorrow is they're both going to find themselves and trade pretty even keel. Yeah, Thomas, I don't know what was up with that. It's very weird. No idea. He expects AMC to improve fundamentals that will push shorts out of stock. I mean, that's true, right? I mean, and look, I said that in the video the other night, guys. I'm going to keep holding my stock because no matter what now, this kind of nails that thesis to a cross. So for me, I'm just going to stick in my back pocket. A food dog, right? Should be called a long squeeze. I know. Zach says, amen, mass. Amen. Amen. Body Shop says tomorrow's going to be a nothing burger. We'll see, Body Shop. I don't know about that. I think tomorrow will be interesting. Just everything that's going to go on tomorrow. People, listen, we're going to hear it from 9 million people, how things aren't in their accounts. Something's missing. The numbers are off. Just make sure that if you do have issues with that, make sure you are trying to get some kind of record of it, whether it be screenshots or just take, with your phone screenshots or your camera, whatever it happens to be. But just make sure you're documenting things. Make sure if you're posting it on social media, if you're putting it on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere, make sure your personal information is not available. Make sure no one can see your account numbers. Just be careful when you're posting stuff, guys. Timmy B says, hey, Mass, Warren Buffett holds long-term and is idolized. Retail holds AMC long-term and will be blamed for the collapse. That meme is so true. If Tim, if that happens, yeah, they're going to blame us, obviously. I mean, look at the ruckus we've caused. Kick Pop Mama says, yes, me too. That's what this is supposed to be about. The movement. Hold on. $80 a month for this kind of slow internet. Yes, me too. That's what it's supposed to be about. The movement. We need a fair and transparent market. What we have now is despicable. No problem. I feel like after I got into this play, I realized what was going on, and we just need to talk about these things, and we need to start fixing them. This whole country is in trouble. It's not just the economy. A lot of it's the economy, but Angelina, thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Thank you. Says Mass, I know you're angry at me. I'm not mad at you. But I do say negative things about any promoter. Please be nice to me. Angelina, I love you. You know that. You're my favorite ATF agent. Christian Princess says, screenshot everything. Screenshot everything and talk. Tell your broker if you have an issue. Speak up. Absolutely. If we start seeing sinister things going on, the only way we're going to get any attention is if we speak up and raise holy hell. Just be professional about it. Like CSI always says, you know, we're retail investors. We're not, you know, a bunch of... The body shop agreed. May be long red day like Thursday or Friday, Raphael says. Yeah, because I think it's going to try to find itself tomorrow. I really do. Trey's right about fundamentals, but he actually said this will never squeeze in its current state. Said shorts will just continue to pile in, rinse, and repeat. Well, if that is the case, Canuck Tide, then we're going to have to adjust our situation as well. Maybe we'll have to play off that. I don't know. But until we see this thing play out, I don't know what we're going to do. But if we get to change up our strategies, then we'll change them up. Lupe says, hey, Massalorian, did you by any chance catch... No, I didn't. I was working late last night. No. I didn't upload the video till like 2 in the morning or something. No, man. I'm going to try and check it out tonight. At least try to get some info on what happened. I don't know anything, so don't tell me. Oh, I just read it. Welterweight champion is knocked out stiff. His toes were twitching? Oof, I got to see that. Is it on YouTube? Can I find it? Christian Princess says the whole world is in trouble. You know it, girl. We all in trouble. If you don't have your shares, tag your broker with where is my ape, says Mega Johnny. Hashtag where is my ape. There you go. Start that up, Johnny. Thomas B says only have 654 shares. Excuse me. But hopefully that's enough to take a deep breath for once, Thomas. That's what we all need, right? I am like dying to go on vacation somewhere. Dying. Granny says, good luck with politics. Never going to change. Yeah, we'll see, Granny. Something's got to change. Can't keep going on this system. It's broken. I wish I had some delicious fried rice for dinner. That sounds good. How will this never squeeze if the pounce works? Vin, that's what we're hoping it does. That's Trey's opinion, right? Trey's opinion. And you can say that maybe he's trying to crush expectations. He doesn't want people... I don't know what he's been telling. I haven't been watching Trey's live streams. I don't know what he's been telling his subscribers, his members. Don't know. 24 the money says there was no profit short AMC under 10. It's all risk and no reward for the shorts. Angelia says the red hair makes it possible to raise. Holy hell. KYP, how you doing tonight? KYP just dropped in with us. Boomer said they'll be busy covering the FTDs in the AMC tomorrow while the price is low. There we go. Jesse says this is like the night before, either being walked to the electric chair or being launched to space. You got butterflies? It's going to be hard to sleep tonight, that's for sure. I'm with you, old Doge. KYP, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, girl? All right? You ready for this week? I know you're ready. Coco Fire King says, Coco Chanel, the company should always be working to pay off debt and improve the balance sheet regardless. Yeah. And now he's armed to the teeth and with the ability to do that. No ape from Merrill Edge yet, Anthony Martinez. Thanks, Anthony. I'm just making a list of who's got it and who doesn't. And we did take a poll. 83% of you guys have not gotten it yet. Granny Banger. Oh, I know Grady Banger. I'm no fan of either party, believe me. That's right. I think we need a third party. The ape party. I know you were born ready, KYP. George, you don't have your apes yet? A little bit. I'm fine, man. I hope your family's doing well in the Ukraine. Hope they're being watched over. I would give it a little time, George. It's early. It's early. But by tomorrow, I would want to see them on my account, I think. Trish says, positive vibes to all tomorrow. Will be interesting. Sleep well, Team Massalorian. Trish, love you. Thank you very much. Get a good night's sleep. And like I said, if for some reason no one else can come on tomorrow morning, God, you don't want me doing TA with you guys, but I'll be there just to shoot the shit with you or something. We'll do something. We're not gonna leave everyone with no one to talk to. I mean, I'll pull charts up if I have to. You don't want the Massalorian busting out TA. Watch out. Save me some Shirley. I love fried rice. Vin says, does Pelosi own AMC? That's all we need to know. Vin, the last time I remember with Alliance Bernstein, yeah, her husband was still holding. But that was a while back, right? I can't tell you if that's been updated since then. I have no idea. Jesse says, a little nervous. I'm channeling the same mindset I used before running ultra marathons. You run ultra marathons, Jesse? Wow. Stay calm, keep moving, no quit. That's it. That's what I'm doing too, man. No ape from M1 Finance Body Shop says. So there are basically 3 brokers so far that have showing apes up in their on their site so far. No ape in Fidelity, says Sissy the Dragon. Yeah, I would give it till tomorrow, man. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good tomorrow with Fidelity. I have Fidelity as well. Christian Princess, have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Mega Johnny, yes, I did. I sent KC a direct message on Twitter last night. I did. I reached out to him. I know he's having some health issues with him and his wife. So MC says Trade took a lot of grief for making a bullish case on fast money and the stock. I know. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, look, MC, we'd all be better off have done that from the start, right? If a lot of other YouTubers had done that and acted that way, probably would have saved a lot of psychological damage. I think it's been done to retail traders with this stock. Is it bad that I would rather AMC squeeze to 1,000 than getting past results of the bar exam? Yeah, no, Thomas, you're not gonna have to practice law if the squeeze happens tomorrow. Jeffrey says, hey, Mass, you're doing the poll. I've only gotten 3,218 from Public and SoFi. I'm missing the 8 from Fidelity, Moo first trade. How many accounts do you have, Jeff? Jesus. Total from all. So you have, so 3/5 of your shares you have are already in your account. The other 2/5 are missing. Spread out between all those different accounts. I think you'll see a lot of them tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Did you notice that I've been sitting here for an hour and a half and all of a sudden it's got nasally out of nowhere? Curtis says, so Trey leads everyone to 73. Leaves everyone's bag holding while he buys a house in Tesla. Now he's back and saying squeeze in 6 months to a year. I don't know. I don't know if I can talk about a squeeze in 6 months or to a year from now. MC, much love. God, man, you're keeping my lights on. Thank you so much. We have all been stuck with this ape. Her name is Nancy. Chase E-Trade in Publix. I got cash, TD, and Fidelity. I don't have any as of 2 minutes ago, says Punchy Nuts. Yeah, guys, just try to be a little patient. I'm sure we're going to start seeing them coming in. George says, thanks. I'm just chilling. Thanks for asking about my mom. She is okay. Good. That's good to hear, man. There is no end to the senselessness war. Man. Good. Senator agrees. Send me too. Yeah, this war is just pointless now. I can't believe they're still pissing money into this thing. Our money, our tax money, to fund a senseless war. Aaron says, I have 75 ace from my Charles Schwab account, waiting on Webull and Fidelity. With SEWJ, we lose. Hope I'm wrong, but look at the state of the country. Same group behind all the BS. Coco Chanel says, Netflix is overvalued, in my opinion. Cape Cod Mama said, they made this as long and as boring as possible to try to make us believe it won't happen again. And shake paper hands. I cringe when I see Wenmo ass. I've been holding over a year. I've been holding longer than that, Cape Cod Mama. They're not paper handing me out of anything. Showing up in Schwab, but not Fidelity. Yes, that's what we've heard. Harry Parrott, how you doing tonight, man? How have you been? Yo, trade off of TD Ameritrade. No ape. If you go to the ticker APE on TD Ameritrade, it shows share price at $19. One can only hope. That will be interesting. Mass is allergic to what? What am I allergic to, Adrian? Common Sense Investor says the squeeze starts tomorrow. Piss on Trey. Oof. That's rough. Damn, CSI. Look, I to a certain extent with Trey, he was one of the first guys that I ever watched on YouTube for AMC videos. So he got me in at those low prices, him and Jackson. So Prometheus, how you doing tonight? Says Massalorian, I have 4 trading app accounts and not one AIM dividend share in any of them 2 minutes ago. Prometheus, tell me the 4 that you have. Jeff says, I have 6 accounts. I went overboard when they were pushing diversity with brokers. I don't own any unmovable, just do options there. Okay, gotcha. Rafi says, trade never been right. Aaron, I just took a multivitamin right before we came on. Let's see. BioLife says, CSI, agree tomorrow. Tomorrow it starts. I don't think it's one-day squeeze. This is going to be a multi-day run-up as each MM recalls shares. If this does happen this week, I'm in the same boat as you guys. I think the same thing will happen. It'll be multi-day. Trey's a good dude. He was first. There's a lot of pressure there. Yeah, he's got a lot on his shoulders. He does. He does. And, he's got health issues and all kinds of other things going on. So I try not to Trey's chops too much. I really. Trey got me in also no hate, and JH has been spot on. KYP, he did too. So yeah, so I got nothing but love. And maybe he's just doing this preemptively to not get people too excited. And I think that's a good point. AMC shows on Friday. We ended at $36. I don't know what that means, Trentel Davis. Y'all know about phase 6 cover exemptions. Yes, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the chat. Nobody may like this, but I've been holding AMC for 2 years and no profits, says James Donahoe. So lately, I said F it and started day trading. Made more in 2 weeks than when I held in 2 years. And James, I'm happy for you, man. If you're a retail investor and you're making money, that's all that matters to me. And I never bought this stock on you holding, buying, and holding, right? You do your thing, man. I'm all about winning. At the end of the day, that's all I care about. Cape Cod Mama says, oh, dang, leave Trey alone. Yeah, I give Trey props. He definitely got my interest sparked in this play. It was his enthusiasm, those things that made a decision. And then my own due diligence after that, looking into what's been going on for the last 20 years or so. 24 the Money says, Michael Burry's tweet about taking decades to fill the theater, but not everyone can get out this in a year Was this a possible reference to AMC? Ooh, 24. That's a conspiracy. I don't know if Bbby would be talking about AMC. I'll have to go look at the tweet. I'll make a note of it. I do try to follow what Bbby talks about. If for nothing else, just for peace of mind. Let's see. Adrian says Mazda bankruptcy. That's right. Phase 6 gets them out of debt without diluting, says Anthony Delanoy, 83. Trade made $1 million on options. I think he'll be fine, says Scott K. That's right. He did. He did just fine on options. Those $40 calls for June 18th. MWD says, if Nancy Pelosi's husband's still in, I'm still in. MWD, that was a little while ago, was the last time I saw that Alliance Bernstein filing, but as of last I knew, he was still in. Food Dog says, yep, Ape on TDA is listed at $19. Huh. Shit, I wish I had now so I can go look at it. Massalorian, TD, WEBULL, ETRADE, and WEBULL. Wait, Prometheus, what? TD, WEBULL, ETRADE, and WEBULL. You got 2 WEBULL accounts? Got it. Fidelity. Okay, that makes more sense. Timmy B, have a good night, man. Oh, you said almost midnight. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I will check both my accounts. We got 3 minutes. Thanks for the heads up. Are we pulling an all-nighter? I don't know. Not if I can't breathe in the next hour. I don't know what happened to my my whole nose. Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing right now? Let's take a look. What is Ethereum doing? Oh, yeah. Ethereum's taking a beat, huh? Man. Huh. Interesting. And I know what people are going to say. That's rocket fuel, right? We need rocket fuel for the rocket. No bueno for 80. Pinball, good night, man. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Who is okay? Man, this thing is slow tonight. And it's midnight, so this thing should be flying on. Hadley says, Mass, long time brother. I'm just curious if this thing doesn't squeeze soon. This is going to be a heart-to-heart question. Would you consider throwing in the towel? I personally have been out a couple months. Just to be. Would I personally consider throwing in the towel? I'm in this at least after Avatar comes out. That's the end of Q4. I wouldn't think about selling or doing anything least then. But that's not going to work for everybody, and I get that. And each individual has to make their own decision what's best for them. I'm going to hodl because I said I've been hodling, and as long as the fundamentals keep improving on the company, I can remain bullish on it, then I'll hold. That's it. Guys, I'm going to hit my puff for one quick sec. So I'm just going to kill this camera for 1 second. Okay. Good. Motown Landscaping says, I think Ryan Cohen has a master plan, GME BBY merger. So I've seen some reports about that, Motown. I'm after that move that he made, but I saw their plan down the line with some type of merger or something. I don't know. But it kind of kicking the ass. And I've heard the other side of the story. But there's a lot of people holding BBY right now. at loss. Somebody's cashing up and it ain't your mother. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Lizzie. I remember when I used to read those. Cold and cough only if you don't have lung or heart disease. I hope not. If I do, get real quick. Yuka, who do you have for brokerage? Who's your Yuka? I'm only here to remind you guys, make sure you're having fun, Gorilla Grow says. Yeah, guys. Try and enjoy yourself no matter what happens. I know it's going to be hard if we don't see the best thing happen tomorrow, but I'm optimistic. And I think tomorrow, if they are just trying to find themselves and they market, I'm not going to be bummed. Sound like Darth Vader taking those puffs? Trade's video is just ridiculous in my opinion, says Zed Hodler. Shit, I got to watch this. Drink hot lemonade with honey. There we go. That's what I need. Utilization 87 says 100% for like 6 months straight. I'm sure it has, Billy. I'm sure other tickers have done that. Hadley, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right on. So I went Predator on us. I did. That should be happening. That nonsense. Okay, let's see how it is now. Is that any better, guys? Let me know. Snickers the cat says, my internet connection sucks. Really? This is a problem. Snickers the cat says, anybody thoughts on Cineworld buyout? Yeah, I think this ape gives Aron the ability to do something like that. Pam, I know you have BBY right now. You're holding it. Damn, that sucks. I wasn't expecting you to be I wasn't even expecting to be talking about you last night when I said I feel bad for the people that are holding BBY. I didn't even think you'd be in there. It's unfortunate. It's all right. Maybe we'll come back. We'll see what happens. Maybe Ryan Cohen has some master plan with BBY and GME. Let's see. The hot rum toddy. That's what I need, Maggie. Absolutely. Hope AMC does not acquire Regal Cineworld. Keith, if they were able to pick up some of their more profitable theaters at a discount right now, I'd be all about it. Coco says we don't have time to hold another year. We're about to go into depression. Coco, I'm with you on that. I think we're definitely headed into some dark times. But at this point now, the shares that I bought, I don't have a problem stashing them. I really don't. You know, I think there's going to be other ways that we can make money out there. But as far as, 24/7, when I started this channel, I didn't expect that it was going to be just about 1 or 2, 3 tickers per se. Because that's just not what I was accustomed to in my personal life before I started the channel. So, but once I realized that was the issue, that's how I was going to go. I got used to it, and as long as the company was improving, I had no problem continuing to say that. And they are continuing to improve, and I have no doubt that Aron will make this right and get it back on its feet again. Just a matter of how long can you afford to hold. That's it. And I get it. Not everyone can hold this long. I understand. I wouldn't expect anyone to do anything for me. But we've all been holding this long for each other, and I think it's a remarkable thing. It's one of the reasons I've stayed in this the whole time. KYP says, I'm ready for the saga to end. It's been a hell of an 18 months. I hear you, girl. It has been. Has been. MC says, in regards to BBY, if one If one squeeze, they all squeeze. Margin calls, they all short on the same companies. I'll tell you guys this. On Friday, I liquidated a bunch of junk that I had in my portfolio just to free up some cash. I got rid of some stocks that have been sitting around doing nothing for me for the longest time. So I'm going to try to put that cash to work for me. Hopefully it'll be this week. Harry Perry says, as always, do your DD on candidates this year in 2024. If they have ties to the WEF, the UN, Big Pharma. That's right. Yeah, man. We really need to get this Congress changed. We're going to see no changes in the market. No one, if the politicians themselves are enriching their families with generational wealth, like Pelosi, and how much did Liz Cheney just make in the last 6 years while she was in office? $36 million? Come on. Councilor Murray, how you doing tonight, man? Been a while. I haven't seen you in a little bit. How you been? You still holding with us? Good, man. I'm holding until that's right, Councilor Murray. Right on, bro. That's what I'm doing. Same thing, man. Same thing. I got those shares out of my mind. And thank you very much, bro. Appreciate you. But I'm doing the same thing. Just going to park them. Who's single? Oh, let me check my accounts real quick. Is it past midnight? Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to check my Fidelity account. See what we have cooking. I mean, I doubt 12 o'clock's going to change anything, but you never know. Brokerage says, Master, check my public account again, and it said invested for 4 minutes. Snickers the Cat's got 14K in AMC. Ving Cool says, Amen, Murray. Pam is off the stock market and unavailable, I think. All right, let's see here. Anything in Fidelity yet? Nothing in Fidelity. How about WEBULL? No. Nada. Okay, so no big deal. I'm not panicking. We'll be all right. Let me know, chat, if anyone did get their shares. Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Something did change, though. Hold on. No, nothing. Nothing yet. Nothing in WEBULL, nothing in Fidelity. All right, let me close that before I start lagging. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. I just want to check and make sure. If anyone did get them, let me know. But yeah, I got nothing in either account now. Yeah, I know ETRADE. I know ETRADE. Talking about WEBULL or Fidelity only. Those are the only two, or anyone else that hasn't gotten them yet. Let's see. We got Wealth Simple, Merrill Lynch. Not on Fidelity. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be there tomorrow morning, guys. I wouldn't sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it. I'm sure they'll be in the morning. Pam says I'm single until I get that platinum ring. I'm gonna need that MOAS money to buy that for you, Pam. 801 Ape Nation says, say I got an ape on public, but not know how much. Yep, we won't get that till tomorrow, right? The market will set this price. Cole says TD has not. Yeah. Thomas says, oh, that's right, Cole. Thomas says that a lot of people said that ape was showing at 19 on TD. No ape in Robinhood yet. You see, received. She True says received from one broker, but not the other yet. Who do you have, She True, if you don't mind? Wait, Pam, what did you say? Here, all what? Webull said they should hit your account in the AM tomorrow, says Mr. Chairman. That's what I've been told. And if not, I would just say, guys, you don't need to maybe panic right away. Give it a little bit of time for them to hit your account. Cape Cod Mama says not cheap anywhere in Massachusetts. That's for sure. Let's see. Silverback sucked on a Tuesday says shorts when COVID hit were like a bank robber who ignores the guy with the stopwatch, telling them, come on, we got to go now or we will get caught. Guess what? You've been caught. You know, they really got caught back in January of last year. They really got caught. And they got let off the hook. That still pisses me off to this day. Just hopefully we got everything in the right place right now. We should be looking at a good setup. It's a matter of crossing our fingers that all these synthetics, which are highly likely that there are a lot, are out there, and that we will not see some of these apes in accounts. And if we do, and we all get them, well, then we can have a conversation about that after. Common Sense says, oh shit, the last comment reminded me of Mass. AA said give them to 12 to get things worked out tomorrow. Did he? I would give it till at least noon tomorrow before I do anything brash. Pam acts like all us men are post-MOAS, LOL. Adrian says, surely I could use some MOAS money right about now. Who couldn't? Who couldn't use? I think I paid $5.99 for a gallon of whole milk today. Insane. Merrill Lynch still showing pending, says Steven. Yeah, guys, I would give them a little bit of time before you panic. They're probably going to be getting calls, I'm sure, first thing in the morning. Man, those people must be going insane. Pam says Massalorian 2 carats is fine. Oh, that's all you need, Pam? Just 2 with a platinum and a round cut? I'm not materialistic. You're not high maintenance, right? Oh, boy. My stream is still being shorted? I hope not. That would be a bummer. I literally have nothing open right now. TD here and no ape, says Fabian. Fabian, you have TD and no ape? So is ETRADE probably the biggest platform we've seen so far that all of the apes have hit? Gotta be, right? Let's see. DCL, how you doing tonight? Phillips Securities in Singapore. Ape ticker available. Not updated in my account until 8/23/22, according to my broker. Phillips Securities. Never even heard of that. Out of Singapore. Maggie, have a good night. Good luck to you too. I'm sure we'll be talking this couple days, Maggie. But have a great night. Try and get some rest. I'm trying to convince myself that we've each and all of us who are great people, not high maintenance 100%. Yeah, it sounds like, Fabian, you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm glad they got off the hook last year. It gave me time to accumulate. Yeah, that's way one way of looking at it, right? Taking off 91 gave us the chance to get in here and buy up all these shares, right? Yeah. Cash App, no ape, Tommy. Yep, we know that. We know we got a couple people who have said no ape for Cash App, WEBULL, Fidelity, Wealthsimple, Merrill Lynch. There's a lot of brokers out there. 83% of you guys, according to the poll, have not gotten it. And we had like what, 600 people on here at max time. So Harry Parrott says, Master, what pisses me off is that on Friday AMC, bro, I know. I put it at the end of my video yesterday. You saw that, right? The numbers were crazy. I mean, how that make sense to me? How is that possible? But this is then we're not playing in the stock market anymore. If numbers like that don't make sense, then there's a major issue with the market itself. Tommy, thanks. Appreciate that. Be polite, don't cuss. Yeah, CSI, good point. Always make sure you guys are professional with them. Your portion Chanel bag? I got you, Pam. Mass, I got you on Twitter with a screenshot from WEBULL. Good night. Thank you. Appreciate that. Keep calm, mama. Have a good night. Matt's not trying to push any FUD, says Jeff, but I think Fidelity will have issues due to so much transfer. It is possible, Jeff. We could see some lag tomorrow as far as shares hitting accounts. Apes. That's not pushing FUD. That's just being real. That's a possibility. We're gonna find out in a couple hours, man. What do we got? 9 hours? Adrian said I'm gonna slam 840s of Bud Ice. Oh. I would want to be on the end of that line. Man. And raise hell. Thomas B, have a good night, man. We'll see you at 3 a.m. I'll be up. Finn said I was frankly annoyed to see all those other stocks. Like BBY squeeze last week. I know, bro. It's frustrating. Look, we've seen AMC slide from $72. I mean, last week was nothing. Last week was a chump change. Tom says, I used to watch Lou, but after watching a few vids of yours, you were right about him. Pure fun, bro. Thanks for all you do, brother. Tom, man, I was just using his own words. I mean, he was contradicting himself too much. And it was spreading fun. I got too much money about this play to be messing around with that kind of shit. I just don't have the time. So, and a lot of other people out there got a lot of money in this. You can't be just joking around for ad revenue. Heard ape is at 19. Silverback sucked on a Tuesday. Yeah, according to some people, they've got it showed up in their accounts at 19. And that was on ETRADE, right? But I wouldn't take that number to heart. It's like almost think of it as a placeholder right now. Angelina says the law channels really stressed me out this weekend. The law channels? What, on YouTube? I don't even know what's going on in the courtrooms right now. Yeah, Jeff, good point, by the way, on that, on your comment. Sarah Hudler said, I disagree. If no ape shares by Bell Open, call brokers. You can. You guys do whatever you want to do. Yeah, absolutely. Don't listen to me. If you guys want to call your brokers right now at 9:30, go for it. They can't stop you. Yep, be polite, that's all. Every minute counts. They're breaking the law. Good point, Zen Hudler. There's no need to wait. See, this is why we do this. Bud Ice is liquid nails like Four Locos. Oof, those are bad. Curtis says, Al from Boston posted a video when he first references calling FINRA over shares. He said, call us, then says, call them until the end of the video. Really? Was that a Freudian slip? Is that what you're suggesting, Curtis? It's Al from Waltham, not Boston. Adrian says, hell nah. Four Loco, 211, a Blue Bull. Oof. That idiot. Angelina says, I moderate for big firms for fun, but not fun anymore. KYP says, I called Fidelity today. We should have ape before market open. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's in there tomorrow. That's what I'm banking on, KYP. Same for WEBULL. I don't think that suspended trading thing is going to be an issue tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I think that was a formality. Mass, I guess Louis has run out of FUD. Yeah, did he re-upload a video from January 13th? Is that what he put out today? Wow, you really are that hard up for words right now? Man, the guy couldn't shut up for months. For a year and a half, couldn't shut up. We started our channels a week apart. And he's made 10 times the videos I have. Greg says, Fidelity ain't showing nothing right now. Me neither, Greg. I just checked my account. Nothing in mine either. I'm going to be up early in the morning checking again. And look, we're all going to know pretty soon what's going on. Clark, how you doing tonight? Clark says, when the short squeeze comes in AMC, do you think AMC and Ape shares will squeeze in tandem, same dollar amount attached? I think they will have the same dollar attached, same dollar amount attached to them tomorrow. Whether they run or not at the same time, I know there's been a lot of... Oh, we're pixelated again? What the hell? Son of a bitch. I gotta get this looked at. Yeah, Clark, I think there's a possibility that they will once they're listed, but I know a lot of people think that Ape is going to run. That Ape is going to be the runner that we'll be chasing. Sticker says, I'm literally so excited for tomorrow. No matter how it plays out, long or short. There you go, man. A looper never changes his spots. Once a fraud, forever a fraud. I can't believe he's leaving the family hanging on the night before the market opens. Wow. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected he would just come out with some bullshit. Rafi says, what's your opinion on JP Morgan CEO? Something worse than a recession can be coming? Rafi, I think we're up some dark times. And we talked about that as soon as the channel starts over again on the 1st of September. We'll be talking about all that stuff. I think we got some dark times ahead. And I've been trying to hold on to the stock so I can have some capital to put to use before shit hits the fan. People hustle. Well, Pure Hustle Trading says people that held options will make a lot of money now that AMC and Ape Share are counted together. It would make it that much easier to get in the money, adding both those tickers, in my opinion. Ape Fave says, Mass, do we buy Ape, AMC, or both? I'm gonna see what the price is tomorrow. That's why I'm saying it's so up in the air right now. I really gotta see. We gotta find out what Ape is gonna kind of trade at. So I think I might just get in whatever is cheaper. Angelina says, I don't play options with Mass. Me neither. You know that, Angelina. You've been watching me for a while. Not in this market. Nope. Won't do it. Unless it's something definitely not attached to any meme stocks. Hell no. Jordan says, I used to wonder why we need the government. Now I see people following people like Alan Liu and can't chill in this ape thing. Now I get it. Yeah, they got some hardcore followings, those two guys. Gus, how you doing tonight? Let's see. People that... Wait a minute. I already read that. Sorry. Corey says, I'd like to see AMC squeeze. That we profit off it. Turn Ape back to AMC shares. That would be ideal, right, Corey? Harry says, dark times, fight and resist. This is our country, not Klaus and the Fourth Reich. Right. Biggins is in too deep, Corbin. What's he talking about? Look, Biggins is great, man. I love Biggins. So if he's getting deep, Martin Diego says, what do I think of ISDA in phase 6? I think there's a lot of hype about it. You know, I haven't, Martin, honestly, I don't know enough about it. Bigums has come on once for a live stream with me and Tony where he did discuss it to both of our channels. We just kind of had like a collab between the three of us. I haven't quite made up my mind about it yet. It's kind of like the June 3rd thing with me and the Chinese, the executive order, sorry, or the Chinese firms. Kind of like the same thing. I kind of have the same mindset right now towards it. Let's see. Steven says, if this runs soon, does anyone know the best places to buy physical and gold silver from? It's a good question. Jack, can anyone help him with that? I know I buy my precious metals from metal. Hold on a second. It's in my bookmarks. Hang on. Let me just look it up. Can't think of the damn name right now. It is. It should be here somewhere. Hang on. Moneymetals.com is who I have my automatic withdrawal in, which I stopped. I stopped that about 4 months ago. I was getting like 10. I was kind of switching them up between Krugerrands and Maple Leafs and Pounds. But then I stopped that about 4 months ago, stopped getting them on the reg delivered because I had to cut. I couldn't afford it anymore to be buying it like that. But yeah, that's the company that I use, and they got pretty good prices on spot metal. And silver's pretty cheap right now. JM Bullion says Lizzie. JM Bullion, never heard of them, but they might be all right. Clark Barwick says, I think the government wants us to get the short squeeze because about the tax revenue. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would help out that would be a big win for them, right? It's a lot of money that we'd be pouring back into. And look, I think that Aron wouldn't mind seeing it either. I think it would be a great story and a great ending to a story. He saves AMC. People make money. They become fans for life. You know, there's the movie, there's the book, the whole nine. I mean, there's no better ending than that. Is that going to happen? I hope so. I'm holding on like it is. Steve, no problem, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you huddling with us. Another YouTuber made the same argument. Sorry, I forget his name. The federal government would love to see the short squeeze happen because they would make tons of money in taxes. Yeah. 24 the money says it's impossible to drive. Hold on. IB says this will definitely be a movie. It's totally impossible to drive the price down from 7210 without naked shorts. AMC is too popular. Well, look at all the TDs that went on during that time. Look at the buy versus selling. Just the numbers during the last 6 months. I mean, every day we can see it was 3-1. The options contrast. Look at them. It was crazy. Panberry cheesecake with a Shirley on top. That sounds bomb. Who made that? Food Dog made that? Panberry cheesecake with Shirley on top. Hello. Yeah, I need some cold and sinus, huh, Angelino? I gotta get on that. Gotta get on it. MWMD says, I don't think AA would have tweeted checkmate if it wasn't. That's another big thing, WMD. I'm putting a lot of faith in Aron on this, that he knows what he's talking about, and he's had a solution to this problem for a while now. He's been waiting to drop it. Hello. For real, though, that does sound bomb. Not going to lie. Keep the cake, give me the topping. I like the whole thing. This is where people can go wrong with inflow, outflow. Yeah, I know, Corbin. Yeah, sometimes that I know. You can't just say that across the board every day that's what the difference is. The price can still go down, right? It's not just based off supply and demand. Technically, you're right. Now I'm hungry again. Yeah, good point. Sometimes that's a thing that we don't sit back and think about. We kind of just jump to the conclusion, right? Without really breaking it down and being like, okay, well, why is that? Why is that with an inflow or outflow, a heavy inflow? Why is the price still coming down? You got to think about the other factors involved. I did fall in love with cappuccino cheesecake I made 2 weeks ago. That sounds pretty good, Prometheus. Interesting how AA is referring the pounds to this week. Has he tweeted anything recently, by the way? I haven't seen. Today, did he tweet anything? Did he tweet anything today by any chance? Let's look. I've been anything from him today. Oh, wow. We just passed 700 people. 700 people on Twitter. Let's see. All right. Remember, with the ape seeing its first trade on the New York Stock Exchange at sometime tomorrow morning, the value of your AMC investment will be the combination of your AMC shares, new ape units, AMC share plus a new unit added together compared to just AMC share previously. That was from 11 hours ago. Keep that in mind, guys, when it comes to the options chain too. You got to add those two up, right? Right. What else has he got? Friday, August 26th at most U.S. theaters, Godzilla vs. Kong, 2 free tickets to Investor Connect. What's that, next Friday? Oh, yeah, there's the bag of popcorn that Doc was talking about. All right. And there's a tweet here from the 18th. The next one goes back to the 18th about the Cineworld Regal, the bleak prognosis. Okay, back to the chat. Steven says, I really like how we called the demon lizard, saying he likes Ace better. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, he said that all the way back in March of 20 before the run up or anything. He said that way back when Kong was first coming out. One of his TV interviews. That's right. George says USWS about to squeeze very hard. You think so, George? Algos control the price, Eddie. That's why I usually don't mess around with options too much, especially on memes. Vin says checkmate is a pretty powerful word to say to the community. Yeah, man, that's how I'm looking at this. So he doesn't want to make himself look bad, I don't think. Again, guys, make sure we're just keeping in mind, this is all my opinion. I don't know what's going on in AA's head or heart. Million says, how do you turn off the button Fidelity so they do share your shares? You mean, how do you turn off the button in Fidelity so they don't share your shares? If you're on Fidelity, Millions, and you're not on margin, you shouldn't be lending out your shares. Let's see. Everyone, good night. Pre-market 3.5 hours. Good luck tomorrow. Screw the hedges. BioLife. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Have a great night, actually. We'll see you in the morning. If AA is wrong about the shorts after all his hints, he would look worse and more misleading than RC. I'm with agreement with you on that, Mose. This is why I'm keeping the faith. Snicker says, tweeting about Cineworld, maybe reading too much, but I think he will buy them out, selling the 483 million AP can and blow out half the $9 million in company debt. It's definitely a possibility. I will leave that in the realm for sure. Let's see. If AMC opens under 10, haircuts will take place. Margin call, says Yuckerferda. We'll see. Jesse says, apparently there's a Mayo shortage in Chicago over the weekend. Jesse, aren't you in New Zealand? How do you know that? Eddie says, hang on a second, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to go blow my nose real quick because I'm so stuffy. Hang on 1 second. What a fucking dummy. My bad. Well, I didn't say anything important. Trust me. No, I just said Sunchi Adventures, good evening, and the reports about AA trying to pick up more theaters from Cineworld. I guess I'm getting tired. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm probably going to go right to 1, guys. Probably right to 1 o'clock. I'm going to try and get 3 hours of sleep and then get back up again. And if for whatever reason, if I wake up tomorrow morning and no one's on, I'll jump on the live stream. Kevin says shorter stock on its dividend record date rather than short sellers owe any declared dividend payments to the shares lenders, prime brokers. Hold on, wait a second. shortest stock on its dividend record date. Rather, short sellers own and declare dividend payments to the shares lenders, prime brokers. I must be reading this wrong. Own and declare dividend payments to the shares lenders. Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking there. I currently follow Trade, TMI, and Keenan Grace. First time watching you tonight. Subscribe, Snickers. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Common Sense says, can I make that poll? Yeah, I'll make a poll. What do you want? How many synthetic aims? Oh, yeah, we can put that out there. Sure. Let me make that. Hopefully I don't go predator on you. This is actually interesting. I'd like to know what the answer to this is, actually. Because CSI, I know you were talking about 25 billion. All right, let's see here. If I can get into the chat. So I'm just going to do, what were the numbers you said? CSI? 2, 5, or more than 5. 5 plus. All right, 2, 5. All right, let's see what we can get here. I'm interested to know how many you guys think, well, how many synthetics you guys think are out there. All right, let's go in here. Oh man, I can't wait to the first. I got new software that are going to be used, and definitely get the internet up and running strong though. Can't be turned into predator. Yeah, man, this is fucking crazy for $80 a month. What a waste. Okay, here we go. We're going to end that poll, the first one. So we got 85 to 15% was the final tally on how many people had received their shares. 85 no, 15 yes. As of 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. And that was almost 600 votes on that. So that was a decent poll. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Should be popping up right now. Chat, let me know if you guys got it. And Snickers the Cat, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. Sun Chi says we're all ready for something to happen. So right. So right. Martin says, I honestly believe they're going to have issues delivering Ape tomorrow. Martin, I hope they do. And they will come in as hard as hell, Food Dog. And there will be all kinds of disinformation and bullshit on TV. Just remembering back to June 2nd when they popped out with that, when Andrew Ross Sorkin came on with that announcement about the 20 million shares. And that freaked people out, you know? Motown says, CSI, enjoy your content as well. Much love. Shin Kyoko, how you doing tonight? I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Doing well. Doing well. Pam says 5 billions. Sunchi says news coverage is good. That means we are getting close. God knows I'm ready for this thing to be over, man. I think there's a reason that Aron has created 5 billion shares of ape. He knows something. That would be quite ironic, right? If that ended up being the number. I don't know how possibly on God's green earth Aron would know any or have any idea what that number would be, but Loi, how you doing tonight? What's up, my friend? How are you? Jesse says I'll be up at 1:30 a.m. Open here in New Zealand. Puts on my sleep. Jesse, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming by. Greetings, Lou from Chicago, not from New York. Haha, new learning. All right, man. Welcome, Lou. We'll take Lou from New York too if he wants to learn. I don't think it's possible, says Clark, that it would be under 5 billion synthetic shares as long as they've been shorting this stock. Yeah. Clark, I get it. I understand why you would think those numbers are out there. I'm not saying those numbers, but I get it why you would assume that. Prometheus says if there's north of 2.5 billion shares and there are only 516 million ape shares, the accounting process to locate all AMC shareholders dispersed ape is going to burn the hedge funds down. If they don't have them, yep. That's billions with a B and an S. Well, sir, Mass, may we all be happy, good friends. If we win, you get to keep track of us. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope no matter what, we get to stay in touch just to talk about whatever. Steven says, do you think they can put numbers into your account since it's just digital? I know, Steven, people have been talking about that, man. I mean, you're talking about some real sinister shit if that's what's going on here. I mean, then why would you have any money in the stock market right now if we think this way? If we're really thinking this way, why would we put any of our hard-earned money in here? You know? Christopher Lukenbach says, Massalorian, try Exclear nasal spray for your sinuses. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I will. What's it called? Exclear nasal spray. I'll try that. Yeah, we just gotta stick together, guys. And there's plenty of people out here. You guys know who the people are that I trust, the creators. You know, my mods are helping all the time. We got a lot of mods in right now. I haven't seen Diaz tonight or a couple other people, but who are we guessing is the largest brokerage for the apes, says Motown. If I had to guess, I would say WEBULL because of what happened immediately after Robinhood. And I think that a lot of the YouTubers had a lot to do with that. Unfortunately, they were getting free stocks for all that, but we were still using payment for order flow and on their options chains, and we know where their orders get routed. So that didn't do us any favors. That's for damn sure. Dina Din says, even after we will win. I'm down with that. Angelina says that I'm a pharmacist and you don't listen to my medication. I listen to your. I'm gonna try both, Angelina. Alexis Channel said, well, Trey said there's no squeeze. Well, I don't know how Trey knows that. Well, honestly, there is a squeeze. Oh, I mean, like, you know, anyone could do that. I think Trey, after seeing what happened a couple weeks ago when he was trying to call numbers, I saw those $30 prices. I think he's just trying to keep expectations low. And any smart person would do that. There's no reason to go out there saying this is going to rip at, 4 a.m. Fam says I called shotgun next to mass on the rocket. Yeah, Alexa, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch the video as soon as we get off here. I'm definitely gonna watch it for sure. For sure. I'm gonna see what he says. Steven says Webull is not delaying. Yeah, I think that's just a formality, Steven. I'm assuming those shares are gonna be in my account tomorrow, ready to trade at 9:30. Anyone who says there's no short squeeze, like saying the hedge funds don't have to cover 100 legally shorted positions in AMC. Yeah, man, I think Clark, I think we know that the manipulation has been going on for a long time. Are we going to be able to prove that with this ape? I hope so. The rocket to Thailand on the way to the moon. Alexa, I got to try to get some sleep. I'm going to stay on for about 5 more minutes. I'm going to crash. I'm going to be up at 4. This is like the first morning I have here to come on and jump on the market. So I want to try to really be rested tonight, at least get 3 hours of sleep. Loai says, does anyone really know the synthetic share count? No, Loai. I have never seen anyone with an actual solid prediction. I've seen people make videos about 25 billion and 5 billion, but I've never seen any paperwork to back it up. Alexa Channel says apes don't sleep. I'm not full ape yet. I'm still part human. I need some rest. Yeah, I need to get a little bit of rest. I've been doing physical work in this house all day today. I still have a half-finished wall that you guys can't see right next to me. Just studs and open with Romex hanging everywhere. Mike, appreciate you, man. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll be around tomorrow. But take care. Get some rest. Yeah, CSI. Did you ever fix that about the trading for Monday and Tuesday for Webull? And more than likely, we're gonna have our accounts tomorrow, and we'll have our shares tomorrow morning. Jesse says Thailand is a beautiful place. Pam traveled it with my partner just before COVID. Yeah, I'm excited to go to Thailand. I'm excited. People making progress. Good evening. What's up, fam? No imp in my account yet. People making progress. Who do you have? A lot of people don't have it their shares in their account for Ape. So far tonight we had Publix, JP Morgan, ComputerShare, and Chase. All are showing their shares. Fidelity, Webull, Wealthsimple, Merrill Lynch, among others, ETRADE are sorry, not ETRADE, TD Ameritrade are not showing their apes yet. So depends on who you're rocking with for broker. Fire King 30, have a good night, man. Be safe. If Tony said it, I would believe it out of the mouth of anyone else. I don't consider it credible. 25 billion synthetics? Yeah. I don't know where anyone got that number from. Did I miss something here? I see Lupe going nuts. Oh, Moran says, Massalorian, I hope you read what I wrote. Volution Capital. Hang on. Volution Capital is going to be part of the group buying out BBY. So, Marantz, you think this is some big some master plan with Ryan Cohen and BBY and GME? Is that the theory? Loai says, Mass, we appreciate you providing a platform for all us to communicate our thoughts. Yeah, man, that's a big part of this, right? Especially tonight. I didn't see anybody else going on, so I figured you guys are going to have questions and maybe I could help answer them or at least point you in the right direction. Mellow Doug says, Robinhood, no Webull, no, and hi, everyone. Mass, what's up? Mellow, how you doing tonight, Doug? I'm good, man. Marin says, it's all coming together. James, have a good night, brother. Be good. Be good. It's all coming together. It's Dragonfly, do the DD. And Dragonfly, I remember when I was researching GME. Remind me again, Marantz, what is Dragonfly? Joseph said I got my ape on E-Trade. Yeah, E-Trade is E-Trade seems to be across the board. Everyone's got it. That's the one. Seems like everyone's got Dragonfly. Yeah, I remember looking that up when I was doing DD on GME before we had you on for the interview. Clark says, so how high do I think AMC? Clark, you know the answer to this. You know I don't talk prices. Would be forced to cover their position. What dollar figure would it have to go? Well, not 72. It's got to go higher than that. Papa Frank says, I have TD, Fidelity, WEBULL, and Cash App. Still have 0 ape in all. Papa Frank, I have 3 out of 4 of those. No, I'm sorry, 2 out of 4. I have neither either. None either. Jesse, have a good night. Get some rest. Tomorrow is war. All right, I'm ready. I got you 6. I got you 6. The stench of a filthy salmon squatch lurking got my vision all blurry. I can't focus, Shirley. I don't know what this Squamish thing is guys are talking about. Oh, yeah, let's look at the pool numbers. 58%. We'll see. You got dishes to do, Shirley? I've only gotten mine from Schwab, says Jason. Yep, Schwab, we got pretty much everybody from Schwab said they had those. Okay, here's where it says Dragonfly is a company that buys out companies that are getting funding. 6 million plus Volution Capital partner with them. Larry Chang is the director. He's on the board of Ryan with GME, right? Okay. I'm like, why do I know that name from somewhere? Okay, man, I'm going to look into it. Dragonfly. 6 million from Volution. I haven't sold any of my GME brands, so. Okay. Sounds good, Baron. I will do some DD. Are you going live tomorrow, Marantz? It's a Sasquatch mass. Godspeed, everyone. MC, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Papa Frank says, what's the chance of AA buys Cinemark with Ape? I think some type of purchase would be in the realm of possibility, especially with what he just issued with these apes. He has some bullets to sling. So if he goes through and they have a team go through and find out what are their most profitable locations, who knows? I don't think it can be a merger at this point because of the bankruptcy claim. So it would have to be some kind of acquisition, but I'd definitely look into that a lot deeper. 24 the money says AA tweeted that Ape was bad news for those who wish AMC harm. Maybe a nod to the 3 billion shorts, meaning the 3 bads. Could be 24. This is a lot of theories out there, man. Wow. You guys got some wild ones too. Samani Welbeck says Ape not showing up in Public's accounts. There are a couple that, like I said, I ran off the list. There's a couple that aren't showing up. There's a couple that are. About 83% of people subscribed to this channel haven't gotten them yet. So don't be shocked. I would give it a little bit of time. You guys do what you want. You want to call your broker first thing at 5:30, 9:30? Just be respectful. Tell them your situation, why you're concerned. I'm probably going to give mine a little more time just for it to work itself out. I think this is going to be a big deal, and they're going to be overwhelmed tomorrow. And I'm going to be trying to help other people probably by that time. Morant says, yeah, I'll be on live. And I'll explain how Dragonfly is buying on BBY. Okay, Morant. Sounds good, man. If anyone wants to go check out Morant tomorrow, he's going to be talking about GME and Dragonfly, how they're going to be buying on BBY, and why that is bullish for GME. And Morant is bullish on GME for sure. Melo says, Mass, so if it's a 50-50 split, then we're looking at price at 9. That's right. Tomorrow morning. True. Yes. That's true. Yep. Adrian says, got to have some fun, Pam. Otherwise, you'll lose your sanity in this play. Adrian, tell me about it, bro. Jenna says, Trey got you down. Why, Jenna? His video? I think he's being overly cautious right now, which is a good thing, right? You don't want him out there running and saying, Ape's gonna go to 120 tomorrow. Or look, retail's had enough of that bullshit with people telling them it's gonna do one thing and doing another, or not doing what they say it's gonna do. So I'd rather have Trey be on the opposite end, and then if something good happens, and you guys know who've been subscribing me for a while, I am a negative Nancy. But I think Trey is just being overly cautious, especially with him saying that last week we were going to end up around $30 at the end of the week. I saw people in the chat saying that they had lost money. Look, he's just being overly cautious, I think, right now. I mean, talk about, at the last minute to put out a video like that. What the hell? Jennifer said, Fidelity said we should have them by market open. That's what I've heard, Jennifer. I got Fidelity. I'm with you on that. Yes, Mass. USWS short interest ratio 24.54 days to cover. Interest float source of the NASDAQ. All right, Georgie. I will take a peek. Just checked. Found my new Ape shares at a 0.00 value of my account. Lou, that price will find itself tomorrow, my friend. It got you down too, Angelina? All right, we gotta go watch this. It's 1 o'clock now. Mellow Doug says, Mass keeps it real. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Look, I got money in this too, a lot. I'm trying to keep it real for myself. Vin says, I don't know if it could get to $1,000 in a day, honestly. It would have to really push, right? Really push. So based on your poll, 1 in 6 has Ape. That would suggest 3 billion shares at this point if that continues tomorrow. Motown, I wouldn't expect that kind of I wouldn't expect that to continue that way tomorrow. It might be setting your bars low too high. But we're going to find out soon enough, my friend. We're going to find out soon enough. All right, guys, I'm going to start to wrap this down. How long did it take HKD to hit 2,500, Steven says? Yeah, not even a day, right? So, remember though, smaller float. There are some people that are multimillionaires in this play, and they will sue hedgehogs and brokers. That's the last thing I want to get into, though, Clark. I do not want my shit tied up in litigation. I am not a litigious midget. I won't do it. I want to get paid. Bluegrass Crazy says you can call TD at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, according to TD. Associate I spoke with today on Ape shares will be available in our accounts. Motown, good night. You're welcome. That's right, in your base. I don't want to hear that either. Lupe, good night. Mellow Doug, have a good night, man. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. And Liz Clayman, love you too. Pam, thank you so much. Adrian, all my mods tonight. Who else was in here? Tell Dog was in here. LA, how you doing tonight? Who else was in here? Am I missing any? Help me out. Let me make sure I shut out my mods. I would be lost without you guys. Shad, you got here? Can I read the bullet points? It's not a long broadcast. We only came on for 3 hours tonight. Good night, Prometheus. We'll see you in the morning, right? 85% of people having on their Ape units, Billy. On Wrench's poll? Okay. So we know where we sit right now, right? We know where we sit. LA, it's all good, man. You ditched me for Bigums? That's all right. I like Bigums. It's all good. If it was Lou, I'd be hurt. But I'm all right. I'm all right with Bigums. Adrian, good night. KYP, good night. Clark, say good night to Julie. Team Never Sleep. Is Bigums still on? Go hop over on Bigums. Yeah, go over, hop on Bigums live stream. He'll keep you guys rocking for a little bit. I gotta get a little bit of sleep. I will be up in the morning to rock with you. Don't worry. Mass, you agree with Boss Blunts? Most of the time, Ape Famous. I like Boss. Billy, you're welcome, man. It's all good. Listen, I'm a shareholder just like you guys. I got my money in this, so if I gotta come on and take a break and talk to you guys about what's going on. That's what I'm going to do. Sammy, you're welcome. Derek, Food Dog, Shirley, all you guys, have a great night, man. I'll see you guys in the morning. And let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully, Casey and Shaw will be on the Casey and Tony will be on the morning for you guys to rock with. But if not, I'll drag my ass up and get on here, and I don't know. We'll try to do something. I'm just not the I'm not the TA wizard that those guys are, but I can do TA. Okay, will do. Yeah, Pam, go check your email, honey. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for everyone, everything you guys did tonight, and I will see you in the morning. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your expectations mellow. Everyone just chill, get some rest tonight. Don't get too excited. Love y'all. Have a great night. Bye. Okay. Oh, thank you.